Not the 6th and not the 4th.
The 5th?
Yes, and
Is it down it?
yes! They're a basketball movie. There's also a basketball team. My men are on the court. Pass. Everybody knows it's the blank, 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 blank. It's an old movie. It's about tunes. The noises of tunes. Pass. Oh man, please, I hurt you. Make it right. I can't pass.
Get tired with Denny's.
No!
Yeah.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
What's up? Welcome to Monday. It is the KVJ Show. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Well,
Busy.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Oh, I bet,
I
right?
need a weekend from my weekend.
Boy, I'm telling you, girl.
My air condition broke
What?
Friday.
Oh, that's the worst.
Friday night.
Oh, no.
All weekend long. I had to go buy like 3 box fans, and that still hasn't done anything for it.
So it's muggy.
It's just what a lemon of a place. Thank gosh I didn't buy it.
Turns out the rats ate through your air conditioning wires.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot in there.
Oh, that's awful.
And it does. It makes you into a mean person. I'm like yelling at lizards. I'm just yelling at everything.
Lizards. What did I do, man? Yeah, that's tough. I saw you did the Stonewall Ball on Saturday, Virginia.
I did. That was so fun.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah.
They decorate that place, and they really trick it out.
Imagine that, huh?
That Bruce Sutka, you know
Yeah,
who that is?
I do. Yeah.
He does all the decorations there.
He does a
and
fantastic job.
it just transforms that space into fabulosity.
Yeah, you and Panda look fabulous, too. Good
Well,
heavens.
thank you.
Yeah, saw that. Well, that Panda, I tell you, he looks like a rock star, doesn't he?
Oh, he's such a good-looking guy. He's like
Yeah.
wine. He's getting better, baby.
Yeah, he is. You can go see what we did this weekend. We got a lot of posts up on our social media. You can go to kvjshow.com and just see what went down.
Anyone else sore from Friday?
You should be sore because you had some dance moves where you were dropping it like it's hot.
I felt like I was in my prime.
Yeah, you were going after it.
That's the Jameson talking.
You really got into it there. Yeah. It's quite a night on Friday. Thanks everybody that came out to Blue Martini. Had a good time for cocktails and karaoke. Got an interesting week going on here this week with 4th of July kind of smashing through everything right in the middle of it. But on Friday, we're going to be doing cocktails and karaoke again.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my head.
Yeah. Good thing you got Wednesday just to rest and get ready. Yeah. Friday night, we're going to be at Blue Martini at City Place in West Palm Beach. So if you're still going to be around in town. Yeah, I know. Busy.
It just comes so quick, Kevin.
I know. I hear you.
It feels like we should have more of a gap between, like, because we go full gorilla.
Oh, yeah.
This is not your
It's full
mama's
contact.
karaoke.
Yeah. It's full contact.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. So if you got no plans yet for Friday, go on ahead and make them join us at Blue Martini.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I'll tell you what's going on with Heather Locklear. You know, she was having a lot of drama, arrest issues, hospitalization last year. Is she back home or is she in rehab? I think if she goes back home, we might hear a story that she's dead. We'll tell you where she is today and what is her long-term plan. Before we get into that, you know, Kaylee Cuoco got married over the weekend, and here's a little clip from her wedding. I guess this is her sister, but her sister's like doing something for the wedding speech, and she's messing it up.
Yeah, I think her sister actually went out and got ordained just so that she could officiate the ceremony itself.
Kaylee? You are so cute. Will you vow to put Kaylee first?
Okay, all right. Well, I got a good laugh out of it.
This is kind of weird that this story is out there today because I kept hitting the snooze button this morning and I slept in late because I was dreaming about John Mayer. John Mayer and I were like hanging out. We were like becoming friends. I don't know if we would have been more than friends at the end of my dream, but
you know you would have been more than friends.
We were developing a serious, deep relationship and friendship. And in this story, I read this morning, I was laughing. It says, according to celebrity publicists, they tell women in Hollywood to steer clear of John Mayer. They say he's manipulative, he has a reputation, and it's better to exercise caution when dealing with anybody like him.
Who's saying this?
Celebrity publicists tell their clients, steer clear of John Mayer. If you're a young girl in Hollywood, don't date John Mayer, they said.
He had a bad boy run back in the mid-90s or the mid-2000s. He's come to grips with it. I don't think he's like that anymore.
He was lovely in my dream last night. He was just very lovely.
I think he's a musician that goes out and dates a bunch of people.
I think he was in my head because I was listening to a podcast that I love, and this girl on the podcast was talking about how he's just got a reputation and how he is like a slayer. She's like, I think I know 4 of my friends that have slept with him, and she's like, I don't know a lot of people.
Wow.
Look, he is a famous musician. This is what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Loves the ladies.
And finally here, Heather Locklear is definitely doing the right thing. They say she is now in long-term treatment in a hospital for not just mental health, but also alcohol and other issues following her latest arrest and hospitalization. I remember she attacked the cop and was punching the EMT, and they said, yeah, we just need to get you healthy again. So luckily she did go, and she is doing long-term care now for her issues. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It is coming up July 21st at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Get your tickets early. Come join us. It's all unlimited beer sampling. Get your tickets at palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
By the time that we got up there, his room was filled with smoke.
The wind had blown and drifted the snow up against the side of my house, blocking the exhaust from my furnace.
I heard the smoke alarm going off in my friend's apartment.
Without the kid's smoke alarm, my son would not be here today.
And had it not been for that carbon monoxide detector, they would come to school and not have their teacher there.
I grabbed my fire extinguisher and put out the fire.
Kidda makes technology that saves lives.
Get these essential products at your local retailer today.
Time to save big at JCPenney's President's Day sale. Save on Levi's for him and her starting at $32.99. And Arizona denim for the family is buy one, get one free. Save up to 50% at our home sale, plus shop clearance for 50 to 70% off already reduced prices. And get an extra 20% off with your JCPenney credit card and coupon. Hurry into JCPenney. Ends Monday. Selections vary by store while supplies last. Savings off regular and original prices. Intermediate markdowns may have been taken. Coupon valid 2/15 to 2/19. Some exclusions apply. Subject to credit approval. Additional offers and coupons do not apply to Levi's. See store or jcp.com for details.
This is your chance to save big during Bell's Patriotic Weekend Sale, now through Monday, with doorbuster savings throughout the store. Find everything you need for your 4th of July weekend. Go to bellsflorida.com/coupons and save an additional $10 off your $25 purchase or 25% off sale, regular and clearance merchandise. Plus, save an extra 40% on clearance. And with millions of dollars in new clearance markdowns just taken, the savings are huge. Bell's Patriotic Weekend Sale, now through Monday. Don't miss it. Limited brand exclusions apply. See store for details.
I'd swim the ocean for a second chance. I'd scale any mountain for one more shot.
You don't have to go that far for a second chance. Just play Grouper from the Florida Lottery. Enter your lucky money ticket at FLALottery.com and you're registered for the $400,000 Super Grouper Second Chance promotion. There are 96 second chance prizes and 16 top prizes of $20,000.
Oh. That's simple.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Finding a new home or selling the one that you got can be a major pain in the butt. I got some friends that are going through this right now, and I got to tell you, I have found a place that makes it a lot more convenient Whether you're looking for someplace new or trying to get rid of the place that you're in, Chris Allen Realty. The reason why, because you're going to need likely a lender, broker, maybe even a builder in the whole process. And luckily for you, with Chris Allen Realty, they're all under one roof. So you're not running all over South Florida. You go to one spot to get it all done. Chris Allen Realty is a real estate company for buyers and sellers. They can help you sell your property for the best price in the market, and they also have homes that are built and ready to sell in inventory to pre-sale that's off-market in West Palm, Wellington, Loxahatchee, Singer Island. My wife and I, when we look for property, we go with Chris Allen Realty because it's just easier, and they're not massively huge, too. You're not a number to them, you're actually a name. You get to know them, and you build trust. Can't say that with a lot of places in town. That's why we go with Chris Allen. Check him out online, chrisallenrealestate.com. It's ALLEN, chrisallenrealestate.com, or call up their 561 number, 507-5448. That's 507-5448.
Looking for a new career? Republic Services is looking for drivers in the West Palm Beach markets with a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Nominated by Forbes as one of America's best employers, Republic Services offers great pay, great benefits, and stability. Join us for our job fair July 14th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 7329 7th Place North in West Palm Beach. For immediate consideration, please apply online at republicservices.jobs. That's republicservices.jobs. Republic Services is an equal opportunity employer.
There's no place like home. It has a certain magic all its own. And memories are made there every day. A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Bluebell introduced the original cookies and cream ice cream. So every time you dig into that familiar creamy vanilla ice cream that's loaded with chunks of chocolate cream cookies, you can say thanks. You're more than welcome.
A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Winn-Dixie supermarkets, all Walgreens stores.
A move does not have to stress you out. You have the same team that I had, that Jay Bird had, that so many of my friends and family have used. We love the team at Greek Moving and Storage. The good Greek Spiro is a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and you know how they run an operation. Super tight. That's how he runs his moving company. So if you're thinking about moving or you know somebody who is, this is the way you need to go.
They had me in and out of my place in a few hours. They had all my stuff packed and unpacked. It was a very peaceful moment.
Yeah, it's peaceful. It's easy. You know, if you try to take it up on yourself, it's going to be tough. Asking your friends, they're going to be breaking stuff. You're going to be fighting. You have to deal with all that drama. But you go Greek Moving and Storage. It's a lot easier, and they're fully licensed and insured.
Call our friend Spiro today. Pick up your mobile phone. Press ** Greek on your mobile phone. That's ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Just call Hewlett. Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest today is a Hewlett man. Caller, you're on the air.
Hewlett man, I've got termites, and
Whoa,
I don't know.
You're getting tinted, right, Hewlett man?
Well, not really.
Pack your bags. You're moving out your food, medicine, and pets.
Oh, no.
Relax. You just need Hewlett's no-tent termite service. No evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. And it's guaranteed.
My words exactly.
Right, Greg.
Thanks. I'll just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett. For life's little emergencies, have your plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Go online, find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
So, since the air condition is out, my dad's pretty good at knowing if it's this problem or that problem. Usually there's this thing where you just have to kind of defrost it and then it's okay in a couple hours. Well, it's not this. The outside engine of the air condition is broke.
Weren't you the guy that was on the radio last week talking about how you love to put your air down to about 63 and then open all the windows?
Yeah, so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not living that life no more. I am not air condition rich right now.
But that may have been what broke your AC.
I don't know about all that.
I know you don't believe me.
It doesn't matter. Well, let's not get so many things on the record publicly, please. Just in case some people are listening. Thanks. So, with that said, there's a chance that the air may not work again today. I'm very prepared mentally. But my dad, he's Mr. Fix-It. He's got some like makeshift way he can make an air condition with these coolers, a hole, and ice.
Yeah.
And he swears by it. He thinks it really can work, but you have to constantly keep loading in the ice. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Yeah, it's legit.
Is that better than maybe even the regular air condition? It seems like it would get it real cold.
You'll be sick of buying ice in about 48 hours.
Yeah, no, it's a temporary thing. Like, if you have, for instance, it's great during hurricanes if you don't have any kind of like generator, and a way to get cool is, you just take a styrofoam cooler, you cut a couple holes, and it's like you take like regular battery operated fans, you put ice in there and it blows out and you make a vent and it kind of makes a makeshift air conditioner.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We need something because I bought 3 box fans to, just kind of, and they're so loud you can't even hear the TV. I had the TV on full gorilla.
You need to call our friend Daryl Warren.
Yes, well,
he's an expert. He fixes our AC, and we have the crappiest, oldest AC. He fixes it every time.
I got an air person coming today at 9 o'clock. I'm pumped that it's at 9. My dad gets to deal with the adult stuff. I'll still be here. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
It's kind of weird that yours is kind of about appliances, because mine is about appliances, too. Do you guys know anything about washing machines for your clothes?
For your hat, I do.
There's this new kind of washing machine. It's called high efficiency or water saving. So if you go to the store nowadays to go buy a clothes washing machine, they don't fill up with water anymore. Do you know this?
Really? Okay.
Old school washing machines, you put your clothes in, you put your detergent in, the whole thing, the whole basket fills up with water, and then the thing starts rotating and it washes your clothes, and the water gets all dirty because that's the way you get clothes clean.
Okay.
These new washing machines, one of which I have, are so ridiculous. They get your clothes moist. They don't saturate them completely. The basket does not fill completely with water.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? Then I must have a newer one because I have the same issue where it's getting slightly damp.
Yeah.
They're not getting wet.
And they're not getting clean.
And then you pull them out and there's still spaghetti sauce on the armpit.
There's still stains and food on the clothing.
I agree with you.
You would think it would be getting better with washing machines, not worse.
This is ridiculous. And I just found out this on Friday because I got this washer and I've had it for a few months, but I don't know what's going on when the lid's closed. I can't see in there. I assumed wrongly that it was filling up with water and it was washing the clothes, but it's not. It's getting everything moist and it's shaking things around. But how can you truly wash an item of clothes if it's not submerged in water?
And then you pair that with those little pouchy deodorant
I
thingies.
can't use those anymore.
Those are terrible.
If you have the high energy detergent, if you have the high energy, you can't use the pouchy things because sometimes they won't fully dissolve and you'll have this like gooey plastic gunk stuck to your clothes because there's not enough water in there saturating the basket.
I had so much gunk too. A nice shirt. It was actually a decent shirt, and it was a white shirt, so you could really see it. It like embedded into like the rib area. It kind of ruined the shirt.
What is going on, America? How have we allowed this to happen? That we have clothes washing machines that don't fill with water? I'm all about water conservation, but I'm more about not smelling like a goat.
Right.
Our clothes need to be fully submerged in water and cleaned that way, the old school way.
You need some water, Mama? You seem to be really running hot today.
I couldn't believe this. I've had this fake washing machine in my house for weeks, wondering why my clothes still smell, wondering why I still have stains, and wondering why it just doesn't feel right.
Finally, welcome to my stained world. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's very excited to have you join him.
Yes.
I just can't believe this is a product that we as Americans have allowed to be on the market. There's not an uprising.
Yeah. Should be.
Should be.
There should be.
Let me know if you want to get in the booth and speak that truth.
Wow. Virginia already kind of like starting things off. I can tell it's going to be one of those hot contested Mondays.
I know, you're kind of stressing me out, actually.
I'm sorry.
Good
I've
Lord.
just been stewing about this all weekend, yelling at anybody that would listen.
Yeah. It's our first call him out here for Monday.
My poor husband had to tell me to calm down.
Did he? He's like, oh my gosh, I've had
You gotta
enough.
calm down.
How he does not have a drinking problem is beyond me.
Somebody wants to know, what is the, do you know what make, model, washer? What are we talking about? People are asking that question.
I want to say maybe it's like a whirlpool.
Yeah, but what's the modem?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is I was talking with a girlfriend of mine who's an expert at laundry, and she's the one that told me all of this.
Yeah.
And blew me away. Like, what? Washing machines don't fill with water anymore? What kind of world am I in?
Somebody I want to know, is the soil level adjusted to allow water to fill? I don't even know what that means. But
oh man, what is
maybe there's an adjustment that you could tweak it and then it would start giving you the full amount of water that you so desire, Virginia.
I mean, the only thing worse than air conditioned talk is broken washer talk. Oh my gosh.
I know.
This show is so adult.
Oh, I hate it.
Appliances. Good heavens. Well, what I got on my mind is an unbelievable story. There was a lot of crazy things that happened in the water over the weekend, and one is this guy who went overboard on a cruise ship on Saturday.
Oh, no.
It was a Norwegian getaway.
Was it at nighttime or during the day? Because I think if you fall overboard at night, you're done.
I think so.
It's
like,
scary.
Forget about it.
Done. You're just going to be bobbing in the ocean until you die.
Yeah, the guy was on the cruise ship, and I think if I remember right, seeing in the story here, it was at 3:10 Saturday. Now, it says 3:10, but it doesn't say PM or AM. I think it was PM.
Because a lot of people get drunk and fall overboard, and then that usually happens at night.
Yeah.
But 3:10 p.m., okay, you do have a chance to live.
Yeah, why don't you, they don't say here in the story, it's just 3:10. Well, what does that mean? 3:10 p.m., 3:10 a.m.
Big difference.
Yeah, they say that the Coast Guard dispatched a seaplane to search. It was 28 miles northwest of Cuba, and a Coast Guard cutter joined the search at about 2 a.m. Sunday. So that would lead me to believe it would be 3:10 p.m. in the afternoon.
It went into the night.
Yeah, went into the night.
They still didn't find him by 2 a.m. He's done.
You would think, but 24 hours later, another cruise ship cruises right on up in this dude, and he's just like...
They found him?
Just like, hey!
He was doggy paddling?
I guess so.
Wow, he is lucky.
21 miles north of Cuba.
Oh, he is so sore
afternoon.
today. He's got to be so tender.
Wow. That'd be quite a workout. I'm like, well, my goodness, could you tread water for 24 hours?
I think I'm sore from just doing karaoke. Imagine that guy.
Well, what you're supposed to do is float. You're supposed to try to float.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you could probably try to kick on your back and...
But what if you can't float?
But if it's rough seas, then that's going to be hard to float.
Not every man or woman can float. Some people are sinkers. They're just born sinkers. I am a born sinker.
Do you think
I've seen it.
I just sink.
It's pretty funny.
It's like it's the
He's
weirdest
like a
thing.
rock.
It's just right down. I'll try my darndest to float.
Like he's holding dumbbells.
Really?
It's very bizarre. Yeah.
He goes down hard.
Like, do you know how to like float on your back? Anything like that?
I go down hard and I go down quick. As soon as I get in there, it's like you're right. It's like I'm holding 30 irons.
It's kind of funny to see.
Can we get you in a pool today in the deep end?
Sure.
I like to just kind of see how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be humiliating.
Well, I like to see. Do you think you could tread water for 5 minutes?
No, I know that I cannot. I am the worst aquatic person on the land. Let me just tell you.
All right. Wow. All right. I just thought that was really amazing. I'm just like, good heavens.
That guy is a miracle.
Yeah.
Could you float that long? Do you know how to do it and how to kind of...
I don't know. That's a long time.
Because you'd have to swim a little bit. You couldn't just float. You have to swim, float, swim, float.
Yeah, you'd have to swim, float. I mean, I guess you'd do anything to try to stay alive, and who knows? We can't say what we would do in that scenario, but I don't know if I have the will.
Yeah.
Didn't you get caught up in an undertow, and then or the current, and you had to float, swim, float?
Trying to think.
I thought you almost died.
Yeah, the one time I was swimming to Peanut Island. Yeah, and I made it over fine, and then coming back, the tide was going out, and man, that current was crazy.
It's no joke.
Yeah, and I was holding on to a barnacle-covered buoy, just getting all shredded up. It was awful.
So you weren't floating; you were holding on to it.
You can't. I mean, that's a different element. Yeah,
those barnacles are merciless.
Oh
too.
my God!
They really they'll leave you looking like Freddy Krueger.
It's
just
like cuddling
flashed you up.
Oh, it is. It's like cuddling with a cheese grater.
You think you're gonna die?
Oh, absolutely. I was telling my buddy, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna make it back. Just tell everybody I love them because this is about it. I was 10 seconds away from just letting go and washing out to Cuba. Goodbye, cruel world. Whoosh. I about was that guy. That's why when I see a story like that, it definitely gets my attention. I'm like, good heavens. All right, let's see. From last week on Friday, our summer movie showdown had The Dark Knight going up against The Matrix. That was going to be a pretty close battle. The Dark Knight took it, 62% to 38%. And The Matrix is like one of those movies people are like, oh, it's revolutionary. The stuff that they did in that movie, people are still doing today. And it's, almost 20 years old now, I think?
Yeah.
Next year it'll be 20 years old. So today we've got another summer movie showdown. What do you think is the better movie going head-to-head? Remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Okay.
Putting that up against Back to the Future.
Oh, okay. This is easy.
Okay. All right. I'll let you sound off here in a second. What is the better movie if you could only deal with one? What would you choose? You can vote now on our Twitter and go to kvjshow.com.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, we're already seeing delays here in Palm Beach County. A crash in Boca Raton I-95 southbound beyond Yamato Road has 3 left lanes blocked. You can expect some slowdowns in that area. In Broward County, we're also dealing with a multi-vehicle crash on I-95 southbound. That one is just beyond Sheridan Street. You'll find the right lane blocked as a result of that incident. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for I-79 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Earnings vary based on your effort. Message and data rates may apply.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll learn our simple 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to make money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where you will learn how to make money flipping homes and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
You know, when it comes to finding fun stuff for the kids and the family to do, there's a wonderful resource and a website and an app you can put on your phone. It's the Every Parent app, and it's a free service from the Children's Services Council right here locally, giving you all kinds of ideas and fun stuff you can do locally. Go on and create your free profile, and then if you have plans to be out at 4th on Flagler, there's a really cool thing they're going to be doing. So there's a big games, little games area right there in the air-conditioned glass pavilion. And when you have the app, the Every Parent app on your phone, your kids get into the big games and little games area for free. Yeah, you don't have to buy the bracelet. Your kids go in for free and enjoy the giant obstacle course, bungee jumping, rock walls, and more. So if you're going to 4th on Flagler, make sure that you download the app onto your phone. Every Parent, it's one word, Every Parent. When you walk up, you just show them how you have it right there on your phone, and boom, your kids get the free bracelet to go and enjoy all the festivities at 4th on Flagler. Get the app today on your phone. Every Parent, it's one word, Every Parent.
Ready to change your life but don't know where to start? The Medical Assistant Technician program at Florida Career College could be the new beginning you're looking for. Learn valuable skills and train for a new career helping others in the healthcare field. Imagine doing work that matters and that you're passionate about. If you're ready to build a future you can be proud of, visit floridacareercollege.edu and turn your dreams into reality today.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Pierces.
We knew the roof needed to be upgraded.
It was leaking in my daughter's room.
With Y-Green, the Pierces found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
Now we don't have to even think about it.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
With the power, speed, and precision of a United States aircraft carrier, Aztil Squadron of over 100 trucks are fighting for your freedom.
402, expected approach time 32.
Freedom from the sweltering South Florida heat. Visit AzTilAC.com right now to schedule your $28 complete tune-up.
99, take overhead, Mother Angel 7.
Call 888-729-8452. One of the largest ream dealers in the nation. Aztil Air Conditioning. Boots on the ground in the battle against heat and humidity.
Fiat Chrysler Corporation, together with Arrigo, delivers Florida's biggest 4th of July sale. During the Jeep Celebration event, shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat at massive volume savings you just won't find anywhere other than Arrigo. Get new Wranglers from $25,999, Renegades from $18,999. But hurry, Florida's biggest 4th of July sale absolutely ends July 8th at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now open in Margate. Tax title dealer install option $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. See dealer for details.
This 4th of July holiday, whether you're using a car or boat, don't drink and drive. Help save a life. Don't ruin your independence. This message is brought to you by The Wellness Experience. Call today. Feel better today. 333-5351. TheWellnessExperience.com.
Hey, it was summertime. It's a great time to start taking care of some of those things that you'd like to do the rest of the year, but you're just too busy to do. One of those great things would be a LASIK procedure. Panu Laser Vision. I went there several years ago and absolutely loved the results. No glasses, no contact lenses, which makes it a lot more convenient for you in the summertime. When you're out paddleboarding and going to the beach and the boating and everything else you're going to be doing over the summertime, you're going to enjoy it a lot more when you're not dealing with glasses and contact lenses. Not to mention, Panu Laser Vision has got state-of-the-art equipment. It's gotten so much better in the LASIK world. It's a lot more affordable, and it's better. It's a lot faster than it ever used to be. 90 seconds and a pain-free procedure. And then my eyesight, absolutely fantastic. Haven't any problems with it at all. You're going to love their payment plan, too. 0 down, 0 interest. And just to listen to the KVJ show, they're going to take $500 off. So why not jump on it today? Panu Laser Vision with locations all over Broward County, now in Palm Beach County as well. Just check them out online, PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by BurgerFi.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a nice start to our Friday. Mostly sunny skies through the morning hours, reaching a high day of 90. 60% chance of afternoon storms this Friday afternoon, mainly late afternoon. For Saturday, partly cloudy, then becoming mostly cloudy, a 50% chance of afternoon storms. But Sunday, mostly sunny, only a 40% chance of a shower storm.
BurgerFi is taking your avocado obsession to the next level. Introducing the Chicken Avocado BLT. All natural grilled chicken breast stacked with fried avocado, bacon, white cheddar, lettuce, tomato, and honey mustard barbecue sauce. Try it at 22 South Florida BurgerFi locations.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up on Wednesday, if you're looking for what to do here for 4th of July, 4th on Flagler is South Florida's largest fireworks display. Free fun for the whole family. You got 3 stages of live entertainment's going to be going on, a watercraft jet ride stunt show, which is a ton of fun, and for just $5, you can play giant pong, foosball, do rock climbing, and throwback arcade. It's not just about seeing a fireworks display. It's about hours and hours of cool family fun. West Palm Beach waterfront. It's going to be this Wednesday night. It's 4th on Flagler.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, what do you think? In our summer movie showdown here to start off the week, 2 classics. Ferris Bueller's Day Off or Back to the Future.
Okay, Virginia, on the count of 3, say which one you want. 1, 2, 3. Back to the Future.
Okay. All right, Virginia, tell me why Ferris Bueller is a better movie than Back to the Future.
Look, I love Back to the Future. I really, really do. But you're talking about Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It was a movie that came out when we were in school.
Yeah.
And so it's every kid's dream. Just one day, that freedom, that ability to be able to go out there and have the best day of your life with your friends. It's the coolest ever.
Well, it really summed up who every kid in high school wanted to be. You wanted to be that where every group liked you. Like you were just the coolest dude and you just were able to make things happen. We all want to be that kind of person that can make things happen. And Ferris was that person who could just make things happen. Everybody wanted to be that guy.
You're right.
And it did, for me, it summarized just whenever I saw that. I was like, oh, man, it just...
They all love him.
Yeah. Now, Back to the Future, you could argue, is maybe a better movie. I mean, they had many sequels that went on with that as well.
I mean, it's a franchise, and just one character alone, Biff Tannen, that guy. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? One of the best characters of all time. You got Doc Brown, 88 miles per hour. Such a quotable movie. Such great writing, great storyline. Don't think about all the holes that are in the movie because you can if you start, really doing the work. But it's a great movie.
Minus all the holes and the plot failings.
That's such a look. There's a ride they made about it. I don't see no Ferris ride.
No, there's a Ferris wheel. Ever heard of it?
Well played.
Good point. All right, well, if you'd like to sound off on which one you think is better.
What do you go with?
Man,
it's tough.
Gosh,
This is a tough
real,
one.
Yeah, it is real tough. I got to tell you, oh, golly, man. A minute ago, I was like Ferris Bueller, and now I'm thinking Back to the Future, but I don't know. I could see the argument going either way.
I mean, Marty McFly, hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
Gosh, it's already 30 votes in 5 minutes.
Without a doubt, Back to the Future is going to win.
Back to the Future's winning right now, 66 to 34%.
It's going to stay that way.
You think it's going to be right in that wheelhouse?
It is.
Okay. I don't know. You got a dog in this race. What do you think? Which is the better movie?
It's a good fight.
Ferris Bueller versus Back to the Future. You can go to our Twitter, find it at KVJ Show, and you can also go to our website, and you can vote there as well. Just go to kvjshow.com. I think this is some advice about staying cool. Leslie's on here from Sunrise. What do you got, Leslie?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Okay, I have the best advice for Jason.
Okay, his air conditioning has gone out, and he's trying to figure out ways to stay cool. What do you think?
Okay, I've done this. It's tried and true, and it's the best invention ever. Jason, you need to go to Walmart. You need to go to the area where they have the As Seen on TV products. There's a product there called Arctic Air. It's $40. Go home, stick some water in it, plug it in. It changes colors. It tells you when the water's low. You got 3 speeds, and you've got AC. I live in a condo, and the AC goes out a lot because of the power. And I bought this, and I slept like a baby.
You are awesome. Thank you. I just bought $70 worth of box fans at Walmart. I probably walked right by that thing and didn't get it.
Arctic Air.
I love it. I love those.
Arctic Air.
Those as seen on
I'm
TV. Oh.
Yeah, it's $40, Jason. I'll give you the $40, baby, if you need it. You'll love it.
That's so sweet.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm good, but
That
thank
is
you.
so nice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. And honestly, right now, we're going to be getting the scary part of hurricane season here in, about 2 months probably? That's when it's like you might be seeing something.
Anytime now. We're living on borrowed time.
Well, once it hits 1 o'clock, you're going to get T-storms here in South Florida anyway. It just seems like there's a storm every single day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's probably likely. So, you might want to start thinking about nice ways you can do that, like that thing that your dad's doing. I remember last year we talked about that because I was going around about how to make that makeshift air conditioner with the styrofoam cooler and cutting the holes in it, putting the vents, ice in there, a couple battery-operated fans.
But why cut, baby, when we get Arctic Air? I mean, Arctic Air sounds like there's no cutting.
That does sound like a good option.
You do have to be able to plug it in, though.
That's going to be tough for me, but I think I can handle it.
Well, I mean, if the power goes out, it's not going to be a good thing to have.
I'm not even thinking about hurricane. You're talking to a guy who didn't even put up shutters, so...
Somebody said, hey, what is the difference in box office takes for the two movies today? Now, we did this last week. It was with Pretty Woman and what was the one that, Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
And Pretty Woman was like more than double at the box office what Dirty Dancing was, but Dirty Dancing whooped Pretty Woman when we did the head-to-head poll.
And I really believe because I think Dirty Dancing became a cult classic, and then it became a major classic through syndication and through people repeating it and all. That's syndication, but repeating it.
Yeah, so I don't know if this has any play. Back to the Future grossed $210 million.
Back in the day, it grossed that.
That's huge.
And even Back to the Future 2 did 118, and Part 3 even did 87.
Ooh,
so
Part 3's rough.
Yeah.
Griff Tannen, ugh, it's terrible.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller's Day Off did 70.
Oh.
So it's not even half of what Back to the Future did. So Back to the Future, without a doubt, was the bigger box office hit. Now, will we have kind of like what we had with Pretty Woman, or will Back to the Future hold on?
Back to the Future is going to destroy Ferris Bueller.
Think so, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Twitter at KVJ Show. You can go and check it out right now. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we have got on our website our Snore Wars finalists. All the submissions we took last week, we have narrowed it down to just 10 people here.
Well, this is what we worked for.
This really is. This is the big stuff. You're going to be introduced to 5 of our top competitors in the Snore Wars coming up next here on the KVJ Show. Well, this week kicks off Snore Wars. Another round, 10 finalists on our website, kvjshow.com, and you can go and vote for who you think is the best right now. Here is 5 of the 10 finalists. Ashley B's husband made the list. Okay, all right. It's peaceful.
I mean, it's a solid snore.
It is solid. Nothing wrong with that at all. Here's D. Okay, not bad. Jamie is on here. Jamie H's husband has made the top 10. I kind of like that, Philip.
He's got the Darth Vader going.
He really does, doesn't he? Yeah.
I will fall, though.
Let me see here. We got Christina P's husband on the list. Okay. Not bad. And also Cindy H's husband is in our top 10. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
That's impressive.
Imagine being next to that. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
She must want to slap him.
That is the Snore Wars finalists. Go and vote all this week. I believe we're doing Universal. Is that what the winner gets? Yes, Universal Park Passes is what our winner is going to be hooked up with. Nice little trip to Orlando. It's two-day, two-park tickets. Throwing a parking pass as well to check out Fast and Furious Supercharged. So just go to our website. Like I said, it's not only them, but you got some more that are there as well. If you go to our website, kvjshow.com. Well, what do you think about this concept? A Fortnite camp.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, what is a Fortnite camp?
This Fortnite. I mean, my kid plays it so much.
It's unbelievable.
Doesn't pay attention. She'll be walking into traffic, playing Fortnite. Like, really?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's all that's going on in my house right now, too.
I want to chuck the phone across the room.
See, all that's going on in my house is Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's a shooting game, too, so it's disconcerting.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't really like it. It puts me on edge.
Right. Yeah, technically it's got a good little bit of violence in it.
Yeah, I remember.
It's very violent, and I'm not down.
I watched Denny's play Grand Theft Auto for 30 minutes. I'm like, I think I'm too soft. Give me some Pac-Man.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Miss Pac-Man was great.
Yeah, it's kind of jarring. Yeah, they say since its debut, listen to how big Fortnite is. It is made more than $1.2 billion.
Wow.
And just the month of May, it posted revenues of $318 million. That is a monthly record for any video game, and it exceeds the best month for Pokemon Go by more than $100 million.
Wow.
So if we started playing, would we become addicted? I hear it's addicting. It's a fun, addicting game.
She'll be playing, and I can hear, like, the people she's playing against talking.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, my son went out and got a headset last week, and so you're on there and you're talking, and it's about teams. You join up, and you'll be playing with other people in other places, and so, he's playing with a couple other people he knows that are out of the area.
The headset's the best thing. When I discovered you could talk trash to people playing Uno, because they got a game of Uno you can do, oh, man. It was, Denny's would just play, and I would just take the headset and talk trash the whole time. I wasn't even playing. I got in the biggest fight with this guy from New York. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of it. So I was watching my two boys playing it yesterday, and so they're in there, and yeah,
Colin came back from Michigan?
Yeah, he came back on Friday, so we got him back for a week. So he and his brother are kind of connecting. His younger brother are connecting by playing Fortnite together.
Okay.
So they're on there doing that.
Look, if Max can get one of those scholarships or gets one of those YouTube deals where she's making millions playing a game.
She's not.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I wonder, because now, the cat's out of the bag that you can actually get college scholarships for e-games and e-sports, and they're talking about how big e-sports not only are, but how much bigger they're going to get, that people are starting to look at it as a viable career, either designing games or playing games.
So here's my question. Could I retire from radio and just train for Donkey Kong and Super Mario Brothers, old school games, and make a career out of that?
I don't know. I don't have any answer to that. I don't know if the old school games have as much demand that you'd be able to make that kind of money. But, you look on YouTube, and the number one YouTuber is PewDiePie, who plays video games, and people just watch him. And I never got that. I'm like, well, why would you watch someone else playing video games? But just last week, I've been playing the baseball game with my son Cannon. It's kind of a way to connect, and he's holding back on me. Like, I started to get a little bit competitive with him, and I'm asking him, like, well, how do you do this? Because I don't know, and he won't tell me.
Well, that's because he's a competitor, damn it.
Right.
You got to look up your own moves.
Well, and so that's it. So I'm like I started thinking, what I need to do? I need to go on YouTube and find someone who plays this game and watch them play it.
They'll have it.
So now I'm starting to understand.
Now you'll watch PewDiePie or whatever.
Or if he does that, or I need to find out whoever that person is for this video game so they can give me little cheats, because when it's competitive and you're playing against your kids or your friends, you want to beat them in the video games. And so you'll go on there and try to find out whatever little cheats they are, because it's so satisfying when you see them get upset and you beat them, and you hate losing all the time.
Kevin, I will train you. Because I know that game.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I know that game
yeah.
real well. You're not using your toggle switch enough. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
dude, we sound like video game dorks.
Yeah.
Who are you?
So they've set up this guy who has done marketing with like the Heat and pretty much the Panthers, and he just quit a job with the Marlins where he was doing marketing, and he's opened up a Fortnite summer camp. I know, it sounds crazy. It goes 9 to 5 daily, and he's got this makeshift space set up in North Beach Village Resort Design Art Gallery.
The kids just show up and play Fortnite. Talk about the easiest camp counselor gig.
Well, yeah.
They all just play each other?
They're training.
They show up and they play 4 to 5 hours of Fortnite a day. They've got a professional player that streams in for an hour to coach them on different strategies and things to do to get better at Fortnite. And they've actually got a physical trainer there at the camp that for 45 minutes every day, they'll take the kids through some kind of like workout. They do swimming, stretching, yoga. They talk about nutrition, mental fitness, and healthy gaming habits and all that, so you just don't, turn into a total couch potato. And they say that they also have mentoring on career opportunities and esports college scholarships, so they kind of get you used to it and saying, hey, if you really want to do this as a career, here's how much time you have to invest, here's how you can do this, here's scholarships that are available, here are schools that are offering up programs in esports.
Are there video game scouts? Or like, I've been watching you for the last 3 years. I got to tell you, you got
there will
real
be,
good moves.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I was watching ESPN, and they have on there, they have teams. These esport teams, and I couldn't believe it. They had bleachers set up, and they would bring out these teams. I couldn't believe it. They would bring out like these teams of 5 guys, and there would be one team versus another team, and they'd be playing each other in all these games, and people are rooting them on, watching these screens, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, it still blows my mind, and it seems so weird to me, but this is life now, and it's the future. Esports, and I can hate it or not understand it, but it doesn't mean anything.
Denny's, if I wanted to quit radio and train just with Mario Brothers, is there a career in that?
So there is in speedrunning. Everybody's always trying to beat the record for beating that game as fast as possible. If you could get the speed world record, they raise a lot of money annually for different charities and stuff by speedrunning these games.
So, Save the Princess the fastest?
Yep, it's all about saving the princess the fastest.
Oh,
and that goes for almost any game. You can speedrun any game. That's like one of the big trends.
The goal is to get it under 5 mins. That's what you got to do. 5 minutes, save the princess, and I think you're a legend.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the world record for like the first game is like 8 minutes. So.
Okay.
8 minutes. That's all you need. 8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is really like what's going on now. So you got Fortnite summer camps. They have the one location that is going on. They're going to try to hopefully do another one here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be added, and it's just shy of $300 a week.
Ooh.
To take your kids to have them play video games for 4 to 5 hours a day with that trainer. Works with them for 45 minutes, and they say the age ranges go from 8 to 13 for the camp.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you ever save the princess when you were a kid or growing up?
I feel like I did, but I don't have like that specific.
Did you, Virginia?
I did.
Memory of it.
Kevin
did.
Kevin didn't save the princess.
No, I think I did. I think I did.
If you saved the princess, you know you saved the princess.
You remember
I
saving
either saved the princess or I watched someone save the princess.
Yeah, you didn't save the princess.
Oh, no, come on.
People in your neighborhood called you princess.
No, come on.
I started shaking when I saved the princess. I couldn't believe I did it.
It's a big deal.
Same here.
It's a big deal.
It's something you never forget that you did.
So what is that? What is that equivalent in Fortnite? Because my son was really jacked last night because they finished third. I was like, okay, yeah, that was a big accomplishment for them.
Fortnite, you kind of get dropped in like a battle royale,
so
you
to
can play
win
teams or you can play singular. So if you're playing in teams, or if you're playing singular, you want to try to eliminate everybody. So if you landed in third, that means you killed everybody except for the last two people.
Oh, okay, so that's a big deal if like you're the last
It's
one
pretty
remaining.
tough to survive that long, to get in the top 5 there.
Daddy, Kevin didn't save the princess.
Kevin did not save the princess.
You remember?
There's no way he saved the princess.
What a Mario Brother poser.
Yes, I am. Well, we got something for you coming up here. Camp KVJ. This is absolutely free. You don't have to drop $300 for this. And told you on Friday we got some good stuff. Today, we're going to be giving out 4 packs of tickets to Lion Country Safari and the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a double bill here
it.
today. Great little week for this. Camp KVJ got something you want your kids to do. 877-979-WRMF. We got the hookup for you right now.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, we're already seeing delays here in Palm Beach County. A crash in Boca Raton I-95 southbound beyond Yamato Road has 3 left lanes blocked. You can expect some slowdowns in that area. In Broward County, we're also dealing with a multi-vehicle crash on I-95 southbound. That one is just beyond Sheridan Street. You'll find the right lane blocked as a result of that incident. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for I-79 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim Arrigo here with my brother Johnny. Johnny, tell everyone where we are. We're at the corner of Copans and State Road 7 in Margate. And why are we here? Because the biggest just got bigger to serve South Florida better.
The newest and 4th Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealership is now open in Margate at Copans and State Road 7. Delray, Boca, Deerfield Beach, Parkland, Coral Springs, Coconut Creek, Pompano Beach. Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Margate is now open and just minutes away for all your automotive sales and service needs.
Arrigo Margate is now open.
At Arrigo Margate, you'll find the same massive volume savings and huge selection that's made Arrigo Florida's #1 volume dealer for 15 years, outselling closest competitors by 2 to 1. So stop by Arrigo Margate today and take advantage of huge summer clearance event savings on over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams.
For the lowest prices and the biggest selection, you gotta go Arrigo Margate.
Now open at Copans at State Road 7. Based on SCA registered sales for locations. See dealer for details.
I'd swim the ocean for a second chance. I'd scale any mountain for one more shot.
You don't have to go that far for a second chance. Just play Grouper from the Florida Lottery. Enter your lucky money ticket at FLALottery.com and you're registered for the $400,000 Super Grouper Second Chance promotion. There are 96 second chance prizes and 16 top prizes of $20,000.
Oh. That's simple.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Experience thrills in a whole new light during Summer Nights at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, now through August 5th. Play all day and party into the night with big thrills, unique party zones, and endless energy. Open late every night all summer long. Summer Nights at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. For a limited time, save $30 on all-day dining with a single-day ticket. Restrictions apply.
At BurgerFi, we're taking your avocado obsession to the next level. Introducing our crave-worthy grilled chicken avocado BLT, an all-natural grilled chicken breast stacked with crunchy fried avocado and crispy bacon, then topped with melted white cheddar, lettuce, tomato, and a drizzle of house-made honey mustard barbecue sauce. Plus, $1 from each sandwich benefits St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Try the new chicken avocado BLT today at BurgerFi. BurgerFi for everyone.
Hey, it's Jay-Bird. If you're looking for something delicious to have for lunch today, head on over to Bud's Chicken and Seafood. They have got something that's going to knock off your socks. Their fish sandwich. Everybody and their mother who tries this, they fall in love with this sandwich. Now, their ingredients are so fresh over there at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. This is a place where I helped develop them come up with the bird sauce. I love that sauce. It goes great on the chicken fingers. 7 locations in Palm Beach County, and when you go there, make sure you try the corn fritters. The corn fritters are something that I am in love with. Just douse those babies with the bird sauce or the Bud sauce. In fact, all of their sauces at Bud Chicken and Seafood are amazing. There's not a bad sauce there. 10 out of 10 on all of them.
I got the family feast yesterday, the box.
You heard me talking about it.
It comes with tenders, fried chicken, and then fried shrimp, and you get the sides. The whole family was happy.
There you go. Go in there today, Bud Chicken and Seafood, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Mega Bash is back at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Join us July 3rd and 4th for the Big Bang event of the summer. Get minor league baseball action and all-you-can-play Mega Kids area and a post-game fireworks spectacular both nights. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com.
Got some good stuff going on right now at Bremen BMW. It is their Summer On Sales event with fantastic deals going on right now on all kinds of different BMWs from 3 Series to 7 Series and X Series and everything in between. You can get up to $3,000 off on a new BMW or drive away in one for only $309 a month. And when you go to Bremen BMW, you know you're not going to get a better deal anywhere else because they get the Bremen Price Assurance Guarantee, where they honor all national, regional, and competitive dealer offers. Amazing deals in a place that gives you service like you'll never get anywhere else. A world-class experience they've been perfecting for over 30 years at Bremen BMW. From their sales department to service to even their website that's got somebody in the chat room there to help you out with any questions you might have. Go check it out at BremenBMW.com. And know, too, you also get into Club Bremen when you go with Bremen BMW. Something you won't get anywhere else. VIP events, because they believe it's not about a car. It's about attaining that lifestyle that you want. So go into Bremen BMW in one of their 2 locations, West Palm Beach and Jupiter.
Dunkin's new brown sugar cold brew is a naturally flavored, totally smooth balance of bold and sweet that'll inspire you to get out there and kick some molasses all day, every day. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Who is Madonna fighting with? And I don't know, I think I'm kind of on Madonna's side here. She's in a scrappy fight. We'll tell you who she's battling coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, trying to help it out this summertime, finding things for your kids to do. I know it's not easy to keep them occupied, and not only that, keeping them occupied with things that are of value, because leaving them to their own devices are going to do nothing but play Fortnite for 15 hours out of the day. So what we got for you is some passes. Nice little double bill here today as well. Going to hook you up with 4-pack tickets to Lion Country Safari.
Ooh. I was just out there with the family a couple weekends ago.
Oh, it's so great. Yeah.
So much fun.
Well, you get to drive through and see all the amazing animals you just can't see anywhere else. It's such an up-close, comfortable way to go and check out animals and see wildlife.
They give you that CD, you put in your car,
Yes.
listen. I forgot to give mine back.
Oh.
Do they still do CDs?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, they still give you a CD, and it guides you through.
What are you doing? You don't have a CD player.
You do your own commentary, which is a lot of fun.
Okay, all right.
My husband loves rhinos.
Yeah.
And literally all these rhinos surrounded our car.
Oh,
It
wow.
was kind of crazy how it happened.
Yeah.
And when you go, if it's bad, if it's raining, that's better. The animals get more frisky
Do they really?
when it's raining because
Didn't
they
know
like
that.
it. When it's really, really hot and blazing and Ms.
They slow down?
They slow down. They go hide under a tree. But it was
Ah.
kind of raining when we went through, and the animals were so frisky.
Okay, all right. There you
Yes.
go.
It's my tip for you.
They got a water park there, too.
They do.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's kind of by the giraffe area.
And they're always improving too, which they
Yeah,
are
they are.
doing right now. They're
Yep.
they're improving and making it better each and every week.
So not only a 4-pack of tickets to Lion Country Safari, but we got a 4-pack of tickets to South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. Clint is on here from Palm Beach Gardens. What's up, Clint?
Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good. How you doing? Tell me, you got a couple
Good.
kids you're trying to entertain this summer?
Yes, I have a 3.5-year-old, and her best friend, cousin, and neighbor is exactly 50 days apart, and they spend almost every day together.
Oh, that's cute.
This would be awesome. They love animals. We go to Lion Country Safari about once a year.
Oh, that's
And
fantastic.
this would be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to send you out there again, and also going to throw a 4-pack tickets in for the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. Okay.
That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Go enjoy that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things if you uncover them to go check out. If you're looking for something different as well, I saw something that looked like it was kind of cool. It's the Aqua Challenge in the Broward College Tiger Tail Lake Recreational Center in Dania Beach. It's 8,000 square feet inflatable water obstacle course.
Ooh.
They've got a catapult, a climbing wall, trampoline, jungle gym, balance beam, bouncing dome, cyclone wheel, and free fall wall with a slide.
That's just my game.
Yeah.
It's like a giant bounce house setup for grown-ups.
Basically on the water, but you got to be at least 7 years old, and here's the only problem, you got to be able to swim. That's the only issue.
I can swim. I just can't float. I can swim. I have a video that can prove that, and I also beat Virginia in swimming before. Oh.
Okay, all right.
You didn't.
I did. Kevin, did I or did I not beat
That
Virginia?
one is highly contested.
Look.
I thought we were swimming to one point. It turns out we were swimming to a different point. You changed it last minute.
Did I get the win?
You did get the win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In the ocean, I beat you.
I didn't listen to the rules. When?
Yeah, she beat you in Key West.
I
but-
beat you in
yeah.
Key West.
1-1, baby.
In the ocean where the real swimmers swim.
We are 1-1, so we have to have a grudge match.
Bring it.
Oh, I am so ready.
All right.
I've been in the pool a lot these days.
Lake out back, 10 minutes.
Oh, that's just my game.
Bring
That's my area.
Lake Gator.
I'm a lake guy.
If you want to do the Aqua Challenge, hourly sessions available from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. It's $20 per session. It's on Gulfstream Way in Dania Beach. TigerTailLake.com. You can get more information.
I'm taking to Twitter right now, and I am talking some trash about Virginia swimming.
Okay, all right.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
You let me know when, Burr. We'll do a rematch.
Tomorrow. Today. I don't give a crap.
Why don't you do the other stuff that you need to do first, like the naked run that was promised over a year ago that never happened? You've got a list of stuff you need to get out there and do physically before you get beat by me.
Okay, I guess you do too. You have to do your 11th dirt of the day.
That's your comeback?
We all got things to do. No, my comeback's going to be on Twitter.
Well, coming up in a second, Madonna is in a fight. Who is she fighting with? I will tell you, and I'm kind of on Madonna's side. This is ridiculous. I'll tell you who the fight is with coming up. Before we get into that, in Drake's new song on his album, he is now confirming that this kid is his. Now, we had heard the story a couple of weeks ago. This former adult film star, Sophie Brousseau is her name, and she's French and she's super sexy. Apparently, in the new song, he talks about what happened. He only met up with Sophie Brousseau, the former adult actress, 2 times. but apparently that's all it took. The son is, in fact, his. DNA tests have confirmed it. And he talks about how he wasn't trying to hide the child. He was just trying to come to terms with it before he let the cat out the bag. And he hadn't come to terms with it yet when someone else let the cat out the bag for him.
Right, yeah.
So there you go. The kid apparently is his, and he is taking full ownership and taking care of the kid and the mom. So that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He kind of has some kind of like promotional deal with 11. Because Drake always shows up there whenever he has a new album out. And, yeah, he got it there and had 50 people come into the club with him on Friday night in Miami. And they get a DJ up there, and then they play, like, the whole album. And
oh, I'm sure it was pre-planned and paid for. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, it's odd, though. I mean, he's from Toronto. It's so random. He's always in Miami. He did God's Plan, the video in Miami. He loves Miami.
Everybody adopts, like, the whole South Beach vibe.
Yeah.
Where else you gonna go? Tell me a place that's cooler for that than Miami.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm not sure LA's really got a lot of great clubs. To be honest with you, I'm trying to think of, like, what...
Miami has it all. It's sexy. Yeah. It's Latina. It's hot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful people. It's just... It's what you want for a rap video.
Yeah. I just love the crew he brought in. He brought Party Next Door, another rapper, and he was hanging out with hip-hop producer named Murda Beats.
Murder Beats?
Okay.
Did you see where, I guess the guy he was supposed to be touring with got killed? He was supposed to be touring with this rapper named Smoke Dogg.
Yeah, I think it was the guy he toured with in 2017. Yeah, it was. They've been having a lot of this in hip-hop. It's almost like reminiscent of the 90s. There was... you know, obviously XXX Tentacion has been the high-profile one that was killed here in South Florida, and then right about the same time, another rapper was killed in Pittsburgh, and so, yeah, I don't know what's going on in the hip-hop world.
Smoke Dogg passed away. Somebody who was with him passed away. Another girl that was there with them got shot as well, and she's going to live, but it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Scary time.
Mm-hmm.
And finally here, what is Madonna fighting with and who is she fighting with? It sounds like the place where she was living changed the rules. Now, back in 2015, they started these new rules at the place where she lives in New York City. And this new rule is kind of ridiculous. It says Madonna has to be physically present in her apartment when any of her family or staff are there. And so now she's fighting with the whole board of directors and the whole group, like the HOA, basically. She's fighting with the HOA for this apartment because they changed the rules. Could you imagine? You have to be home, Kevin, anytime any of your family members or employees are in your house.
Well,
how could you possibly do that?
No, that's crazy.
That's a crazy rule.
So if I go anywhere, you guys got to all walk out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you have like a nanny there with the kids?
That's
like
stupid.
you're Madonna, you have all these kids. I'm sure you have a bunch of nannies. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
ignorant.
she's fighting with them, and now a judge warned her that she's harassing because some of the neighbors are on the HOA, and she's harassing them about this rule. And the judge has warned her that she's harassing them. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm on your side, Madonna. And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It is unlimited sampling of all kinds of yummy beers. And it's happening this month, July 21st, South Florida Fairgrounds. Get your tickets today at palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com.
Your celebrities having a birthday today include Margot Robbie. She is 28 years old. You got Lindsay Lohan turning 32 today.
She was buying that island. How did that work out for her?
Because I follow her on social media.
You do, huh?
She was live from Mykonos, Club Lohan, she calls it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she got
it's a beautiful day here at Club Lohan.
Yeah, she's doing nightclubs now. She's got a TV show that's going to be coming about her exploits opening up nightclubs.
I don't hate it. I watched the docuseries. I will watch this.
Yeah, see what happens.
Lohans fascinate me.
Ashley Tisdale, remember her from High School Musical, and she's done several other projects, turning 33. And Larry David is 71 today. Got Got to say happy 21st birthday to Samantha. Said I'd like to get some suggestions on coming events and some great bars to go to. Very nice. Well, coming up on Friday, we're going to be at Blue Martini City Place. Now that you're 21, you can come and join us for cocktails and karaoke this Friday.
And Denny's will sing you happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, he will.
That's Denny's new thing, by the way. If anyone wants to have their birthday sung at cocktails and karaoke, Denny's going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Acapella.
And he does it in Spanish, too.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yes. So you just request the language and whatever you want, and Denny's will take care of it for you.
Wow, this is an exciting new feature.
It is,
new
yes.
layer.
Marissa wishing her husband Ruben a happy birthday, and cool thing is they both have the same birthday today.
Oh,
that's cool.
That is kind of neat, right? Sharing
Happy
a birthday
birthday.
with your significant other. It's kind of cool stuff. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it is time to see who's going to hold on to that Think Fast. What is it, a belt? What do we do
cap.
for that one? Cap.
Think Fast cap.
Yeah, I'm so confused with all the trophies, and they keep changing because I know, like, instead of a belt now for the No Name Movie Games, we keep losing it. That's a bowling trophy.
No, it's a tennis trophy.
Oh, tennis trophy. See, it's so confusing.
My dad's tennis trophy.
Okay.
Put a little respect on
So
that.
Think Fast Cap. We'll see who can hold on to that. Coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
Take.
All right, time for another round of Think Fast here on the KVJ Show.
This is a big one.
See how well your minds are doing here today. Your champ, producer Denny's, welcomes all challengers here today.
I mean, 4th of July week.
Yes.
Blue Martini.
This is all
on
American.
Friday. I
This is
mean,
all American.
The hardware you can show off this week's big.
Oh, it is. All right, so here's what we got. Let's see how quickly you can think on this. Who's going to help me judge this? All right, here we go. First topic up in Think Fast. A South Florida sports franchise that starts with the letter P.
Panthers!
What?
Panthers.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. I really want it this week.
You can tell. Good Lord. Startling.
Sorry.
Okay. Saber with the first point. All right, next up. You can go to this place that starts with the letter W to get a chocolate milkshake.
Wendy's.
What'd you say, Denny's?
Wendy's.
That's correct, yes.
What did you say, Billy?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Such a long answer.
And he's tripping over his tongue. You make this game scary.
Yeah, horrifying.
Says the witch.
And I'm scared of nothing.
Okay. Jaber with one, Denny's with one. Think fast. A hip-hop star that starts with the letter N.
Nas.
Oh, Virginia.
Throwback.
Look out. Girls here to
I
play.
almost said Nat King Cole.
Nat King Cole.
Not King Cole.
Okay, it's all tied up. Everybody's got one here.
It physically pains him. You hear him over here moaning like grandpa?
Okay, this is a place where things grow that starts with the letter G.
Garden.
Greenhouse.
Oh!
Oh, V was so fast.
Virginia on it. Wow. Gosh, she was ready for that one. She smelled that one coming down the pike. Okay. Something you eat at breakfast that starts with the letter S.
Sausage!
Yeah, sausage.
You can just say sausage.
I know.
You don't have to hurt yourself. He's physically hurting himself.
And everyone else listening.
I know people hate
I know people hate me.
Okay. It is tie between Virginia and Jaybird Denny's. You must get this one to stay in the game. If not, you're mathematically eliminated. Okay. Next up, think fast. It's a type of tree that starts with the letter C.
Cypress.
Cypress.
Denny's stays alive.
What'd you yell?
Camellia?
Camellia? A camellia tree?
Camellia.
Okay. A pizza tree?
No, what's the
Camilles? Did you say Camilles?
A Camilles pizza tree.
Camellia, I said.
Could you imagine if there was a Camilles pizza tree? Oh, just ponder that.
Can I get focused, please? Like a true witch.
Not now.
Okay, this is the final one. Whoever gets this wins Think Fast. This is something you find in a park that starts with the letter B.
Bitch! Bitch! Yes!
You did it!
You got it.
July, baby!
Okay, Jaybird.
You put the work in.
Why do we all feel tired?
I don't know, but
I'm exhausted. I didn't play.
I'm so sorry to anyone I scared or annoyed.
Oh, good heavens. That was quite a ride, wasn't it?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see here. In our summer movie showdown today, which is a better movie, got just about 100 votes going on now with Back to the Future still holding on to the same lead. 63% of the vote to 37% for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Which one do you think is the better movie? Is it Back to the Future or is it Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Great movies, but Back to the Future's gonna win.
Okay. All right. Well, you can go vote on Twitter at KVJ Show. You can also go to our website, kvjshow.com, and we can get you the hook up right there. Also coming up, we got Call 'em Out. It's going to be coming up in just about 15 minutes. If you got somebody you need to call out for the good or for the bad, just call or text it in, 877-979-WRMF. That's 877-979-9763. We'll get to your text coming up here in just a bit. And a tough moral dilemma for one business manager. Caught somebody in the office embezzling some money.
Oh, that's messy.
But there's a reason why she's not sure she should turn this employee in. We'll find out why next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We're still seeing some residual delays this morning on 95 southbound in Boca Raton following an earlier crash at Yamato Road. We also have a new crash being reported now on Lake Ridge Boulevard. That one is at Agent Drive. Plus an earlier accident being cleared up on Main Street eastbound. That's at Roosevelt Street, and a crash on Lake Ida Road. That's at El Claire Ranch Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 579 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Fashion changes, but perfect skin is always in. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details are hooking you up with up to 60% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. No more unsightly hair or unwanted tattoos. Instead, enjoy younger, more youthful skin. Visit bodydetails.com, that's bodydetails.com, to schedule a free consultation and get up to 60% off today.
Don't miss the IKEA Back to College event this weekend, July 7th and 8th. Check IKEA.com for your local stores, activities, and offers, like 20% off Cure School bed and a bag sets. You'll even find a coupon on IKEA.com for $25 off when you spend $150. Plus, starting now, save up to 20% off Hemnes bed frames, 25% off Odom rugs, and oodles of other limited-time clearance offers in-store. Offers valid in U.S. stores only. Hemnes and Odom offer now to July 8th. Cure School offer July 7th and 8th only, while supplies last. Exclusions may apply. See IKEA.com for details. All textiles imported. Some products require assembly.
You know, I always talk about how it is so smart to go with the best. And when it comes to a pool, if you're putting a pool in the backyard, or maybe you're fixing a pool that you already have, resurfacing it or just cleaning it up or just getting it looking sharp in time for summer, you got to go with the best around. And when it comes to the best, I have found them. Van Kirk & Sons. They are amazing. They are a pool company right here locally. They've been in business since 1975. They have thousands and thousands of happy customers all over South Florida and beyond. Did you realize they're not just ranked here locally as one of the top pool builders ever? They're ranked nationally in the top 50 of all pool builders in the entire nation. I love a company that comes with credibility and years of experience, and they stand behind their work and they guarantee it all. So if you're thinking about putting in a pool like we are, or if you want to repair a pool that you already have, call the best in the business. Call my friends at Van Kirk & Sons Pools. Go online today. You can see pools they've built. They're gorgeous. VanKirkandSonPools.com.
Fiat Chrysler Corporation, together with Arrigo, delivers Florida's biggest 4th of July sale. During the Jeep Celebration event, shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats at massive volume savings you just won't find anywhere other than Arrigo. Shop over 350 new Jeep Compasses starting at just $99 a month. Yes, brand new Jeep Compasses from only $99 a month. Get huge 4th of July savings of up to $10,000 off MSRP on over 1,000 new Ram trucks and new Fiats too. A 4th of July event this big can only be held at Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, outselling closest competitors 2-1. But hurry, Florida's biggest 4th of July sale absolutely ends July 8th at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now open in Margate. Shop online now at arrigo.net.
Select models, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $29.99 due. All plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for location. See dealer for details.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Earnings vary based on your effort. Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll learn our simple 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to make money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where you will learn how to make money flipping homes and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, call 1-800-700-6211. Seating is extremely limited. Call in the next 10 minutes and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. That's 1-800-700-6211. That's 1-800-700-6211.
The return of Bugman.
So, Greg, again with the cape and boots, huh?
Listen, Hewlett guy, Bugman has returned to fight bugs.
Okay, what's the plan now?
I gotta spray this stuff all over the house.
You know, Hewlett's method uses no smelly sprays.
Huh?
With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com and lose the costume.
Good, because these tights are binding.
Just call Hewlett.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Bud's Chicken and Seafood has a great deal going on with their lunch bunch available all day. Choose from a variety of menu items like fish, shrimp, buffalo wings, chicken fingers, and the best fish sandwich in town. I love the corn fritters. There's 7 locations of Bud's Chicken and Seafood here in Palm Beach County. All lunch bunch items comes with a side and a medium beverage.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Best Fiends, your next favorite puzzle game.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a nice start to our Friday. Mostly sunny skies through the morning hours, reaching a high day of 90. 60% chance of afternoon storms this Friday afternoon, mainly late afternoon. For Saturday, partly cloudy, then becoming mostly cloudy, a 50% chance of afternoon storms. But Sunday, mostly sunny, only a 40% chance of a shower storm.
Isn't crushing candy just boring? Play the hit puzzle game Best Fiends. It's sweeping the nation. Tired of matching candies? Give Best Fiends a try. It's fun, fresh, and addictive whether you play alone or with friends and family. Download Best Fiends for free in the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
There is so many different ways to check out the KVJ Show. A lot of people will watch us on YouTube. KVJ TV is right there. You can just check us out by going to YouTube and putting in the KVJ Show. We're at kvjshow.com. We got podcasts that you can listen to with the regular show that's commercial and music free, and then the After the Show podcast, which is right on after it. And if you go to our website, kvjshow.com, whenever you hear a segment on our show, it's posted on our website just a matter of moments later. So the entire show, the entire day, when you get to work, you can listen to it segment by segment anytime, on demand that you want. It all connects at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Is there a right answer for this morally? And maybe there is, but do you want to do what your conscience might be telling you is the right thing to do? Now, Tricia, you listen to us somewhere other than South Florida, is that right?
Yep. Yeah, I listen to you guys here in Austin, and I just want to get your feedback on something.
Okay. This is going on in your workplace, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so what happened?
Well, I'm an office manager in a small company with 7 employees. Our boss is a really awesome guy. He's so generous with all of his employees. You know, he's just a great guy.
Okay.
So the other day, he confides in me that he's having some hard time keeping the company afloat. I mean, I don't know about our day-to-day expenditures, but I do know that our sales are really solid.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a look into our books, and I noticed some discrepancies.
Okay.
We have an in-house accountant, and I noticed that she hasn't been claiming some of the sales. And I found some proof by double-checking receipts that she's been skimming off the top.
Aha!
Okay.
She's skimming, just like the guy did in the movie Roadhouse, Virginia.
Oh, really? Is that a Roadhouse plot?
Oh, yeah. The bartender was skimming.
I'm so bad with money, I wouldn't be able to tell if somebody was skimming.
Yeah.
How do you even tell?
You got to
Right.
keep the books, baby.
Yeah, well, it sounds like Tricia had to do a little bit of work, a little bit, checking receipts and some back work. So.
And you're positive about this? Like you're 100% positive?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. So I assume in your position, turning her in is probably the first thing to do, correct?
Well, yeah. So, I mean, I confronted her first about it.
Okay.
And she confessed to me that her husband left her with 2 kids like 7 months ago. And she's been having a hard time keeping up with all the expenses and everything.
Okay.
So, naturally she broke down crying, and she begged me not to say anything to her boss.
Thief
That she'd stop
tears.
taking money.
Those are tears of a thief.
Okay. Do you have any sympathy whatsoever if your Tricia, right now?
No, because if everyone used that excuse, it would be lawless. Everybody would be stealing from everybody, and then they'd say, but I've got kids. I stole Virginia's car.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
And if you wanted to not go to the boss, you've already blown it by going to her. Because now she knows you know. If you know and you don't tell the boss, you should be fired too.
Yeah, I guess. Where are you with this right now, Tricia?
Well, she said to me that she'd stop, taking money, but there isn't any way that she can pay him back. So I told her I needed to think about it, and like you said, I'm putting my own job at risk by not saying it.
Yeah, big time.
I still think, though, if you went to the boss now, I think you could possibly still keep your job.
Yeah, I don't really think, at this point, like, Tricia's only just heard and she did the investigation herself and found that, this accountant is the one who's been skimming some money off the top. And so she knows. I mean, she just right now is just taking a minute to step back, breathe, and think it through, because obviously what this woman said to her impacted her. She said, yeah, I mean, she's got 2 kids. She got left 7 months ago. She made a bad decision because she's desperate trying to make ends meet for her kids.
I feel bad for someone in that situation, but you can't steal. You can't do it.
Okay. So you're saying something, Virginia?
I think you have to say something. One of two things has to happen immediately. Either she immediately pays the money back and puts it back in the account, and then nobody says anything about it.
Probably good luck to that.
Good luck to that. She already said she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Or you have to go to the boss and say what happened, because the longer you sit there and hold on to this information, you're an accessory to a crime.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Legally
and in the boss's eyes. You're not being loyal to the company. You're being loyal to this chick.
Yeah.
Who's a thief.
Yeah, she did make the wrong decision, unfortunately. You sympathize with her.
And you don't even know if that situation's true about her getting left and all that.
Exactly.
That could be crocodile tears.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can imagine. I think a lot of times when you're faced with one of these kind of like moral things, you want to get a little bit of feedback. So I think everybody is like, unfortunately, you're going to have to go to the boss and say something to the boss about what's been going on.
She's shady. I'm kind of leaning more towards, even if she could pay it back, still ratting her out, because you can't have somebody shady like that in your business.
Oh, you can't just put the money back. No, you're.
If she's done it
you
once,
have to go to the boss right now, because now you're not telling the boss that an employee stole money. This is a big storyline that you gotta get yourself out of it.
You gotta rat her out and say, look, I did this investigation and I came to her and told her I was gonna tell you, and now here I am telling you, boss man.
Boom.
Would you, if you were Tricia and you could, would you try to help out this woman and give her any money that you had to try to make this right and give restitution to save her so she could at least keep her job?
She shouldn't keep her job. She's shown that she's a thief. You can't have a thief controlling your money.
There's going to be someone listening right now that's in the same position as that woman who's going to call up or email and say, look, I've never had to steal, and it's been tough, and I've done it the right way. There's no excuse to steal.
Okay.
Once somebody does that, they'll do it again.
Okay.
They really will. And you never know. If it could be 3 years down the line, she could fall on bad times again. What's she gonna do?
Yep. Okay.
Judge Whopper over here says...
Judge Whopper?
Booker.
That was Wapner.
No, I'm Whopper.
Okay, you're Judge Whopper.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Way more delicious.
Booker.
And cheesier. All right. Any thoughts on it? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight.
All right, Tricia is an office manager and realized that some money was not adding up. And apparently the accountant that they have there in this relatively small company has been skimming a little bit off the top. After checking some receipts, she went and actually confronted her about it and found out, okay, this is actually the deal. But she said, look, I've been having some big problems. Please don't tell the boss. My husband left me 7 months ago, and I've been really struggling trying to make ends meet, and, you know, obviously need this job, and this could totally sink me. And so she's playing on her emotions, saying, look, please just, you know, I'll knock it off. Just, you know, don't do this. I can't handle this. So Nina's on here from Green Acres. Nina, what would you tell Tricia? What do you think is the right play here?
Well, the first thing is it's not just her job and the other girl's job that's in jeopardy, because the boss has already confided that the company, he's having problems with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everybody's job in jeopardy.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
two, if it's only been 7 months, how much money has she been skimming, and has it been going on longer than 7 months?
Yeah, it sounded like, I would imagine she would have said that there was more, but it sounded like that was the reason why she started. So I'd imagine it'd be within the last 7 months is when she started doing it. So, yeah, but that is a good point about it's not just these two ladies' jobs that's on the line here or in jeopardy because of this. Because, yeah, I mean, if she's doing enough that it's going to sabotage the entire company, then everybody's going to get let go.
Exactly.
Sasha's on here from Cooper City. What's your take on this, Sasha?
Cut her out. She's an accountant. She should know better. You don't skim when you're an accountant. It ruins your job. It ruins everybody's job. Cut her out. Let her go. And then let everybody else know who's going to hire her. She's a skimmer. She shouldn't be your accountant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
She could have done it. That was the easy way out. Skimming was definitely the easy way out. She could have done something else. She could have asked for help. There's so many options. But
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stealing is never the answer.
No, it's because you have kids and you're down on your luck. You can't. You're not, that doesn't give you the right to steal anything you want.
And people are going to figure it out eventually. You know, most criminals get caught. It's not something that they're not going to be able to notice and then look back and see the numbers are there.
Mhm.
Anybody who knows what they're looking at is going to be able to tell.
I've heard though you can get away with skimming for a while, depending
Yeah.
on who's doing
Yeah.
the books and how they
Yep.
do all that stuff. You can go years without people knowing.
The first radio station I worked for in Baton Rouge, we were there, and I was there for maybe, I don't know, a year and a half, and they took out the bookkeeper in handcuffs. She had been skimming for years.
Years.
Nobody realized something was up when she pulled in a Jaguar every morning.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, nobody questioned that. She was skimming for years.
That's ridiculous, though. I mean, why would you flaunt something like that?
Thank you.
If you're gonna do it, drive a, you know.
I guess her husband was an attorney, and so everybody was always like, oh, yeah, her husband's rich. That's why she has all this money. Well, no, she had all that money because she was stealing from the radio station that she was in charge of watching the books for.
She's gonna need her husband to defend her in,
Right?
in court.
I know who my one phone call is going to be. Call that husband.
Somebody else said, yeah, I work for a large company, and I have been with them for 20 years. We've caught many people skimming off the top, and whenever they get caught, there's always some sob story that goes along with it, but stealing is stealing. She needs to tell her boss right away.
I agree.
Somebody else said, snitches get stitches. Does she want to be the person that puts a single mother of two in jail? Have that writing on your conscience?
Well, it's the reason why she has to say something is because other people are now getting involved. Her own job is in jeopardy. No, she doesn't have to be silent for the thief.
Yeah.
If the boss found out that you knew and didn't tell him, he'd probably fire you too. So you've got to go tell him.
Mm-hmm. She said, I would approach this woman again. I would tell her to go face the music, or I'll have to go do it for you. Give her a chance to be responsible for it. You know, that kind of then eliminates her from having to be involved whatsoever.
Now she's gonna omit details. I'm sorry, you're in it now. You got to go.
Yeah. Somebody said, you've got to say something because you could become an accessory if the boss finds out that you knew about this.
Exactly.
And imagine it still goes on in some way, shape, or form. Got Paula on here from Royal Palm. Yeah, what's your take on this for Tricia?
Well, I don't know if you guys already addressed this. Did she look back and see how long it's been going on? I mean, did it start 7 months ago? Does her story hold up? Not that, I mean,
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, that was the one thing that, we wish I'd have gotten specific on that. But I would say that adds up because she told her the story and the excuse. And I would imagine if you're going BS, 7 months, this has been going on, this adds up to 2 years ago.
Doesn't even matter, though. It really doesn't.
Are we talking like $1,000 or $10,000? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a small amount and it really lined up with 7 months, I would tell the boss and let him make the decision, and maybe he'll have mercy on her. I mean, that's not her decision to make.
Yeah, I mean, it's his company. He should really be the judge and jury on this as to how he wants to pursue it.
You got to let him in on it and let him make the call.
Mm-hmm.
You are an accessory now because you know about it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were texting in about how this happened at their work, and they'll do just a little bit here and a little bit there, and some of these people were saying, yeah, this one went on for almost 10 years somebody was doing it. Can you imagine that?
Well, if you have a place that's got a lot of money and you're just taking a little bit every day and they don't notice it, that's how they do it.
And these people know what they're doing, too. I mean, the person who's in charge of coding every single line item knows how to hide stuff and move stuff around. They know exactly what they're doing. And if you're not a good person when it comes to bookkeeping, it would be hard for you to find it. So 10 years going on, yeah, I can see how that would happen.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Dang. Fascinating stuff. All right, we'll wind up seeing what she does. Thank you very much for the thoughts on that. All right, you got somebody you need to call out here today. Been doing something they shouldn't be doing. Virginia already started off today calling out washing machines.
Ugh, disgusted.
Anything else you want to call out, you can call or text us right now. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. It's the KVJ Show. All right, you got somebody you need to call out today for their questionable behavior. We'd love to hear from you right now. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us, 877-979-9763. Kendra is on here from Boca. Kendra, you want to call somebody out today, and for what? What's going on?
Yes, I want to call out this girl that I know and I follow on Instagram.
Okay.
For the post she put up on Friday.
Okay. What'd she put up?
So, yeah, her post is, it's my 27th birthday and I'm accepting all gifts. Here's my Cash App, just in case you want to bless me with a couple of dollars.
Is that Facebook phishing in a sense? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't hate it. I mean,
okay.
If she's your friend and you're not going to be able to see her, but you wish you were able to see her and give her like a candle or a cheap bottle of wine,
yeah,
why not throw $10 in her Venmo?
It's tacky, but is it offensive? Nah, not at all. I would not take this seriously.
It's tacky, but maybe she's trying to come up. Maybe she don't have a lot of money.
Some people are just ballsy. They don't care. They're not embarrassed about asking.
If I see somebody who's got a heavy positive cash flow doing something like that, then I'm like, all right.
And you know what? This is so Boca.
But if somebody's like struggling and you know that they don't have a lot of extra cash, I mean, throw them $10.
Well, even if they're not struggling, you don't have to give them money. Just talk about them behind their back.
Kendra, she actually had a follow-up post too. Is that right?
Yeah, and it said, so who's buying me lunch today? And then also with the Cash App attached to it.
Oh. Now, one post I'll forgive. Multiple begging posts. Now you're an annoying guy at the red light who won't quit tapping on my
you'll
window.
Give, two, when you're on there constantly trolling for like free money and free stuff on your birthday.
Oh, they're highly annoying. They're definitely annoying.
Okay, my question is, Kendra, did she get any kind of response on the Instagram?
I mean, she gets a lot of attention, like that you'd expect from like some thirsty guys, kind of. But other than that, she didn't get a lot of money, and I would like to call her out and tell her that begging for money on a cash, putting your Cash App like that, it's like you're coming off like a desperate hooker.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think they're friends. She's mad about her. I don't know.
Well,
man.
she's probably, you have your friends and then you have your social media friends. She's a social media friend and she sees and she's like, OMG, she looks like a desperate hooker asking for all this.
Just know when you put that out there and you're asking for money like that, half the people will see it and make fun of you.
Okay.
The other half might just go, all right, she's trying to get a little money, whatever, and not care. But half the people that see you begging on social media are going to make fun of you.
So are you in bounds or out of bounds on this one, Virginia?
I'm in bounds.
Jaybird?
It's annoying, but it's in bounds.
Okay.
No one's telling you you have to give them money.
Okay. All right. Got somebody you want to call out? 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Got somebody calling out my best friend who moved across the country without telling me. Oh, that's cold. It's a best friend? Might want to question that. I'm not sure you are.
Maybe they're going through something. You might not know all the details.
Could be more to that story.
Yeah.
Somebody calling out ride share riders that don't tip when you go out of their way for them. Okay. Someone else calling out somebody for shopping in the freezer section with the doors open. And stop teaching your kids to do that too.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean?
Well, if you look through the glass, what happens as soon as you open up the freezer doors, especially in South Florida with humidity, the whole thing just fogs up and you can't see in there. So she's saying keep the door closed, shop through looking through the glass instead of opening up the doors and shopping in that way.
No. She's not factoring in the fact that sometimes these doors have frost on them. You have to open them up to get a better look. And then sometimes you can't tell if there's, let's say you've got 3 boxes of pizza rolls or 3 bags of them, and you can't tell if there's a 4th one. You're going to have to open that up and explore.
Why did I have a feeling Jaybird was one of those people that shop with the freezer doors open?
Well, look.
And he likes the cool air blast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's just...
Because he goes back home to a broken AC house.
I make no apologies.
Someone else said, I want to call out the douchebag who found my wallet with $1,100 cash and decided to keep it, even though I had checks in there with my name and address on them. That's from Christina in Royal Palm.
Oh, no.
Boy, is she a drug dealer? Why does she have so much cash on her?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Someone else is calling out a firefighter that slept with his wife and broke up his marriage.
Oh, he was putting out that fire in her pants.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's on fire, you shouldn't touch it.
That's a good point.
Another call out here. Somebody said, yeah, I'm a teacher, and I want to call out my toddler who's decided that 6 in the morning is now her new normal summer wake-up time.
No.
Mama just wants to sleep in. This was my one chance.
Oh, no. You need to keep that baby up later at night.
Is that what it is?
Yes. I'd be introducing that baby to late-night television.
Okay.
No. If she's a teacher, these summer months, it's all she's got. Sleeping in the summer is the joy of being a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said, I want to call it the people who don't re-rack their weights at the gym. Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Kevin would never do that.
I want to call out the people who grunt really loud at the gym, like Kevin or Alston.
Gosh. Oh, don't get me started on that. You know that's a big peeve of mine. Don't make me go off on that gym again. Calling out the people who pick up at the pickup line of the restaurants expecting a tip for a handout for handing me my food. We've had that debate before.
We've had that debate too. But did the people actually go, hey, where's my tip? Or did you just think that you should have given a tip and you did it? Maybe you're subconsciously
so you're
telling
saying check yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said, I want to call out people who drive with their dog in their lap. See, now, I saw somebody with a cat in their lap yesterday.
Was the cat driving?
No, thankfully it wasn't.
Twins is the driving cat.
But the thing was that cat was all over the car. Like, I first saw it was like in the back window, and it was like, pew, and it's pounced all the way to the front. I'm like, well, that doesn't seem safe. Like
it does not.
I mean, a cat was like, I don't know if the cat was enjoying the car ride or was traumatized by it, but the thing was springing all over the car. I'm like, going, get away from that vehicle.
Well, does the person expect? I mean, not all dogs are going to sit comfortably with a seatbelt on.
Well, what you're supposed to do.
You know what I mean? You try to put a seatbelt on Chewy.
No one's saying put a seatbelt on.
Well, you have to hold your dog. If not, it's going to fall.
No, you're supposed to put them in a pet carrier and then harness that to the vehicle. You're not supposed to hold them. You're not supposed to let them jump around.
A pet carrier?
Yeah.
Like a box?
Like a pet carrier. Like the little box with the handle on the top.
Oh, hell no. You think my dog Chewy's going to get in a box?
Well... That's the safe way to transport your pet.
People get all
or you can try to put him in a seatbelt.
People get all judgmental about, you got to do this. They don't know every situation. What if your dog is afraid of boxes and seatbelts? Good luck trying to get that thing in a car.
Rachel is on here from Wellington. Who's your call out for here today, Rachel?
I'm call out a guy that I met for about 2 months. I caught, he forgot the computer on once, and I caught him with multiple scheduled dates with working girls, escorts and strippers. But when I confront him, he say that him and his college buddies, they just prank them, send them to people that they don't know and people that they don't talk to and they don't like on the college. The thing is that I don't know if I should call it off and have really talk to him and take that in consideration that he may be lying and he just came up with that because I caught it, or if it is a joke and just, tell him, that's just childish for you and your friends to be doing. Because one thing is him telling me that, we're just doing that to, for the fun of it. Another thing is that one day I come up and, they are the one calling for them.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. I would say he's probably lying.
Well, there's a way to probably be able to backtrack this and find out if he's lying or not. There's got to be a way to be able to figure out if this is really happening as a joke or a prank.
It's a very expensive prank because you have to pay, you have to put a credit card down before the girls will show up.
So is there a bill statement or is there?
She saw it on the computer. And that's how she busted him, is that he had it pulled up on the computer.
His own computer. That sounds like a real...
Look, I recently bought a couple of dancers, and it costs money on the front end. You got to pay before the girls show up.
Okay.
So, this is a very expensive prank if he's pranking his college buddies.
Is he...
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Is he saying
the
is he saying with the prank that they're coming over? She only caught something on the computer, correct?
Right. And so what he said is, he sends them to his college buddies as a joke, and then they show up at the house. And then she's like, okay, well, if this is how they joke with each other, is one going to show up at my house one day? And now I've got a prostitute on my doorstep?
Well, maybe if it is a prank, they're just sending the links. Like, I don't know. It's a stupid prank. Something's not adding up.
This guy, I smell a rat.
I think I smell a rat, too.
Sounds a little sketchy,
It
doesn't
sounds
it?
real sketchy.
Not 100%, but it sounds pretty darn sketchy.
Okay, all right. Positive call-outs. There are a few as well. Shout out going to Tanya from Lisa, Jason, and Megan. Broke up with her boyfriend a few weeks ago, and on Saturday night had a South Beach Liberation coming out party. So there you go. Here's to newfound freedom in the next chapter in your life, Tanya.
Nice.
Very cool. It's nice to be so supportive and have friends that are there for you like that. Also, Robert is on here from Port St. Lucie. You got a positive call out today, Robert?
Yeah, I want to thank Virginia for hosting the Stonewall Ball on Saturday night and supporting Compass.
Oh, I love Compass. Compass is a wonderful resource in our community for people that are lost, don't know where to turn, have questions, or just want a community that supports and encourages and teaches. And that's what Compass is. So we're very lucky to have Compass.
Yep. Always big supporters. Thank you very much, Robert.
Yes.
And thank you, Virginia, for dialing up. And thanks for Panda for looking so fantastic as your date on Saturday night.
We brought the sexy. I just think it's so funny. Everybody told me that Panda looked better than me. Panda looked hot. You looked good, but Panda looked hot.
He looked great.
No, he looks better than you.
I know. I'm so mad.
He's a good-looking man.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we will get into it. It sounds like Heather Locklear has made a decision when it comes to her health. She was going to end up the next one they found dead. I'm sure of it. But what is she doing now to help make sure that doesn't happen? I'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
It is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got a couple of surface street accidents for you to keep an eye out for here in Palm Beach County this morning. You'll find the first one on Forest Hill Boulevard. That's at US 441. Another crash being reported on Boynton Beach Boulevard at State Road 7. And a crash on Lake Ridge Boulevard. That's at Agent Drive. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
America, let the celebration begin. Get to Nissan for America's Best Sales event and save big on our best-selling models. Join us in celebrating Rogue, America's best-selling SUV, with big savings on our best tech, all on sale now, including Rogue, our best-selling Sentra, Altima, and Titan, backed by America's best limited truck warranty. Get in on the celebration, get to Nissan. But hurry, July 4th offers end soon.
Now, save up to $12,190 on the 2017 Nissan Titan XD.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com today.
For well-qualified buyers, 2017 Titan XD up to $12,190 consists of $8,000 cash back, $2,000 red tag customer cash, and $2,190 package savings. Offers vary by model. Take delivery from new dealer stock. Claim based on published total U.S. sales data for all Rogue nameplates from August 2017, May 2018. See your local Nissan dealer or call 1-888-858-8319 for details on the limited truck warranty information. Offers end 7/9/18.
Whether you're heading to work or heading outdoors, Bells is your destination for all the casual coastal brands that are perfect for Florida. Brands that are exclusive to Bells, like Rio Legends, Leoma Love Grove, and Coral Bay. National brands like Caribbean Joe, Hearts of Palm, Salt Life, Columbia, Margaritaville, just to name a few. You'll also find everything you need for fun in the sun. A great selection of swimwear, towels, flip-flops, beach chairs, sun protection, and much more. Shop in-store and at bellsflorida.com for even more styles and selection. Bells, your Florida family store for more than 100 years.
So, Hewlett, man, what exactly is a Hewlett Healthy Home Service I've been hearing about?
Well, Greg, it's Hewlett's way to safeguard your family while defending your home against unhealthy pests. Our methods focus on protecting your family and our environment. And your pets, too.
What about my lawn?
Green and weed-free.
Termite problem?
Not a problem for Hewlett. We are a family-owned South Florida company providing over 45 years of great service. We guarantee results or your money back.
Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Well, it's interesting, all the things you can do today to try to stay on the better side of the aging game, and it really is. After the age of 25, it gets tougher and tougher every single year. But there's so many great advancements, and Wellington Anti-Aging is right at the forefront of all the great things that you can do to continue to look younger and, on top of it, feel younger. I love hormone replacement therapy. It's one of the best things that I've ever done, because you do feel better. You get more energy. Hormones gave you that energy in your teens and in your early 20s, but in your mid-20s, you start losing them. And with it, you start losing lean muscle mass. That lean muscle mass gives you a better looking physique. It helps you with your metabolism and just looking better and having more confidence. Cool thing about it is you get older, you can go get this hormone replacement therapy. And the good news is your insurance is likely going to pick up the cost. So you've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. You're going to look 10, 15, 20 years younger than you actually are. I look good, I feel fantastic, and hormone replacement therapy is one big part of it. They've also got lasers that help you with lines, wrinkles, age spots, those kind of things going on as well. Just go see the whole buffet online, WellingtonAntiAging.com. It's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
First quarter sales are up 0.23%.
At any moment, you can unleash the excitement of Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery. Loaded with prizes from $10,000 to $2 million. Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs are a new spin on a classic.
$2 million? Gotta go!
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
If meat and bread are the backbone of a sub, then Mike's Way is the heart and soul. Lettuce and tomatoes, onions and spices, all drizzled in the juice. That's the difference. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Me and Rocco and Magnolia were out at Braman Honda this weekend and test driving cars, having some fun. The inventory is amazing right now. They've got a bunch of cars they are looking to move. It's all a part of the 4th of July clearance markdowns, and they go through at least through the 4th of July, which is Wednesday. And all this week, they have continued 4th of July savings, the lowest deals out there. They've got Honda lease programs that are amazing. How about 0 down and 0 due at signing? We love 0 due at signing. You can go in there and drive off in a brand new vehicle paying nothing down. I love that. How about pre-owned vehicles? They've got those too. Go say hi to Carlos Gonzalez. Now, he is the new GM. He is running the show. Everybody, though, they're on the same page. They want to save you money. So get to Braman Honda for the big 4th of July clearance, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Braman Honda of Palm Beach County. Low prices are the bottom line all this week.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt, we will get into it. I will tell you what's going on, the latest as it pertains to Heather Locklear. You know, Heather Locklear had a rough go last week. Where is she waking up today, and what are the choices she has made to change things up a little bit? We'll get into that coming up in just a second. Before we do that, it looks like Kaylee Cuoco got remarried over the weekend. I think she left her other man and found a new good man, and they got married. Her sister became an officiant and actually did the wedding. But here's a little clip. I guess her sister messed up part of the ceremony, but of course it's adorable and everyone loved it and laughed.
Kaylee? You are so cute. Will you vow to put Kaylee first?
I'm blacked out right now. I don't think that was an accident. Really? Yes. Will you shout to Carl? Stand up for him. Be proud of him. Support him through life.
I got a good little laugh there, huh?
Yeah, they loved him.
Okay.
Said his laughs will become tears.
Jay Bird loves a good wedding.
Just kidding.
I know you were talking about us doing that song YMCA by the Village People. We forgot to do it.
We didn't do it?
We forgot.
It was your song.
It was your idea. We talked about it. We were like,
A
yeah.
lot.
Why did we not do YMCA?
Because we did Jameson instead.
Oh my gosh.
That's all he was talking about walking in there. In fact, when he walked in, first thing he said, hey, we're doing YMCA. I'm like, you just let me know when.
Huh.
We forgot.
Ugh. All right. Well, there's always this Friday, baby.
You're
kids.
right. Yes.
I thought this was funny, though, when I saw this story about YMCA this morning. The singer and songwriter from it. Remember the motorcycle cop? Victor was his name?
Yeah.
In the band?
Yes.
So he's the guy that wrote YMCA, and he talks about how much money he still to this day makes off of YMCA. He says it's still several $1 million a year.
Good for him.
He said that back in the day, somebody came to him in the 80s and said, hey, if you'll sell us your catalog, we'll give you millions for it. But he said, no, I'm going to hold on to it. And he held on to it. And he said it's worth 10 times more than if he had sold it back then. He said every year it increases in value. And as long as Village People songs make money, he makes money. Even if other people perform or record these songs, he gets paid. Would he have gotten paid if we did it on stage at Blue Martini?
No.
No. Probably not. He talks about just what a great life that one song has afforded him. So there you go. If you have a catalog of music, don't sell it. Hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on. I'm sorry, no, I want to give you the Heather Locklear update. So Heather Locklear is waking up today in rehab. She decided to go for long-term treatment for not just alcohol, but mental issues. They say her family convinced her that long-term treatment for mental health was the way to go. So luckily, we're not going to be telling you a story about how Heather Locklear is dead somewhere. She's actually getting help, the much-needed help that she needs. And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. We're going to be out there sampling all kinds of beers and having fun, so come join us. It is under the cool AC of the South Florida Fairgrounds, July 21st, palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com.
Well, coming up here in just a little bit, we got Little Kid or Drunk Adult. If you got any stories when you were a little kid or a drunk adult, you leave that part out. You can stump the show. You got tickets for Andy Grammer. He's been very busy. He's going to be coming to Revolution Live on September 20th.
Oh.
Yeah, got some tickets for the hookup on that. Start getting some of those stories in. And an interesting solution for this iguana problem we have. I'll let you know what some people are suggesting about it coming up next on the KVJ Show. I've been seeing viral videos and all kinds of stories about the growing iguana problem. that we have here in South Florida, and the problem is that they'll chew on wires, they're burrowing and causing some damage to construction sites and things of the such.
Will they attack humans?
I've not heard of a story. They scare me. Like they look like they would attack you and bite you, and you'd have to be careful. But you know, they've even talked about some people. Like the other day, I saw a photo of somebody had found an iguana, big one, just took it, put it on their back, and they were like walking into a Publix, and people are like going, you can't like go walking into like grocery stores with these things like on your shoulders, like because they've got all kinds of bacteria and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, there's just all kinds of issues that are happening with these iguanas. And yeah, some people love them. I know a guy's got a couple as pets, and some people just find them. I mean, they're just out there, and you're allowed. You don't have to have a license for them.
I thought someone said that there was one inside their wall, so they cut out the hole, and the iguana darted at them and connected on their face.
I've not heard that story.
I thought that was on these airwaves.
Do you remember that, Virginia?
It kind of sounds vaguely familiar.
Thank you, Virginia.
I do remember something about an iguana jumping out of a wall.
Onto the guy's face.
Which, if there was ever a time, I wish there was a video to accompany a story.
That's why I was wondering, if they're provoked, will they attack humans?
I don't know. There's people that might know more about them, because I know like in Puerto Rico, the story I was reading, they said that they were having a problem with iguanas like in the early 2000s. There were just so many, and they started a program where they were going out and getting people to, kind of like what we got with the pythons, where they, you know, would put a bounty on iguanas, just because, you know, you got to control the iguana population. Those things make like crazy.
Well, yeah, I think they do this a lot. If you know what I mean.
We know what your hand signals mean.
We get it, yes. One of the possible solutions that they're saying for the iguana over infestation that we got here in South Florida is eating them.
Really?
Pollos de los Arboles, I guess, is chicken of the trees, which is the name that they call it a lot of times in Puerto Rico and some places in the Caribbean. And they say that iguana tastes a lot like chicken if it's prepared the right way and seasoned.
Huh.
Would you be down with that?
I'd try it, but I'd try anything.
That sounds so gross to me. Iguana.
Oh, it sounds gnarly.
Chicken of the trees.
That sounds terrible.
Have you had iguana, Denny's? Coming in here like you know something?
No, but I was at a remote, and this guy came up, and he was telling me how he's a trapper and that he makes money by catching iguanas and then selling them as pets or people eating them.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And now I'm finding out this is a big thing.
Yeah, in fact, prices for iguana are about $60 per pound for boneless meat, and the whole skin on iguana goes for about $50 a pound. So some people have like started to see some dollar signs in what is a problem of the iguana population in South Florida, saying, you know, maybe I just need to turn my attention to iguanas and make some money off of this.
He said it tastes like alligator. If you ever had alligator, it's like fishy chicken.
Yeah, it's greasy and a little chewy. I have had gator.
But he'll catch like 50 a night. He'll go out at night and catch 50 of them and sell them.
Well, come over to our place, because we got iguana.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone even cares if you catch them. They can encourage it.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It says selling iguanas requires a Florida wildlife license, but a permit is not needed to possess one. And I did see there was a guy that has an iguana and gator farm, and he harvests both of their meats and sells them off, and that's kind of what he does.
I know how to trap them.
How do you humanely kill them?
They love pizza. You just give them pizza, and they come and walk right over to you.
No, but how do you kill them?
They say the only legal ways is pellet gun, decapitation, and some person I was reading a story about puts them in the freezer.
Oh my gosh. Decapitation. That doesn't sound like that would stick with you all day.
Yeah.
Oh my
They say it's quick and painless pretty much.
What?
Yeah, like Ned Stark him.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want him to suffer, so you just kind of...
Oh, yeah, freezing him doesn't sound like that suffer at all.
That's going to be terrible.
That one's not approved. That was just what one person who does this, that's how they handle it, but it's only pellet gun and decapitation.
Decapitation is one of the options of
That's one of the two options of legally.
That's okay. I'm going through the drive-thru.
Off of the iguana.
Bird's going vegan.
Yeah. I mean, when you got to cut off heads, I don't know. For some reason, I lose my appetite.
I know that's how they have to kill all the animals we eat, but I don't want to be a part of the process.
Sure.
I just can't. I don't have it in me.
Yeah, I get you.
I can't decapitate.
I get you. They say the iguana meat contains more protein than chicken. And some cultures believe it has medicinal properties as well.
Stop trying to make iguana a thing. We're not eating it. Stop.
I don't know. I mean,
iguana nuggets?
No.
I just wonder. I mean, could it possibly become a thing?
South Florida? I think so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it was on a menu and you saw it, would you?
I would
out of
probably
novelty,
try it.
Probably try it.
I think I would.
I mean, not to say it's going to replace chicken fingers anytime soon.
Buds will start serving iguana. I'll start adding that in my commercials.
You have to talk about it. All right, iguana nuggets.
Yeah.
They go great with the bird sauce.
Yeah.
I have so much bird sauce in my fridge right now.
Me
I'm
too.
so happy.
Can you bring it here, please?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll bring you half of it.
I'll bring you half too.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, yeah, I had an iguana floating in my pool yesterday right next to his human-sized turd.
Oh.
Apparently they poo big.
He got in your pool and dropped a loaf?
I thought it was a big old toilet, apparently.
What a jerk.
Terrible house guest.
All right, that one deserves decapitation.
Throw him in the freezer.
Aw.
Yeah.
He left a floater.
That's messed up.
Wow. So, I don't know. Be interesting to see if it...
Human size.
Well, those things get big. We've got at least 2 that they are from here to here.
Oh, that works great on the radio.
It's the size of 3-foot-long subs.
So how about 3 feet?
All
That's
right.
a yard?
It's a yard.
Isn't that easier to say?
I don't know. Probably.
Lisa in our chat room said, I met a guy the other day that was feeding an iguana Fruit Loops. And then the next day, he came out, didn't have Fruit Loops, and it ran at him and ran up his leg trying to get to the Fruit Loops that thought it had. So, yeah, you might want to kind of be careful.
Virginia can back me up on this. When we were in Key West, and I did not know it was illegal or wrong to feed iguanas pizza, but I fed one iguana a piece of pizza.
And he told the others.
Oh my gosh, there was like 30 iguanas. Do you remember that?
It looked like Jason was the Pied Piper, and these iguanas were just following him everywhere trying to get more pizza pie.
They loved pizza. Now, don't do that because you're not supposed to, but wow, very fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people talking about the iguanas. Some people are already trying them up. And, yeah, somebody said my boyfriend's from Puerto Rico. He grew up around them. When he sees one down south, he's still trying to pet one. Apparently, some people were very... Would you pet an iguana you just saw? Like just
No.
Be like, hey.
I don't pet somebody's dog I just saw.
That's
I don't go up to animals and just start touching them.
It's like those girls back when you grew up, they'd capture lizards and then they'd make them turn into earrings. And have you ever seen them do
Yes.
that? I hate that. It's terrible. Some people can grab and do that stuff.
Yeah, okay. Well, coming up here in just a second, we got Little Kid or Drunk Adult. We're going to be doing it for tickets today. You can go and check out Andy Grammer. He is going to be in South Florida coming up here, and we got tickets for you to go see him at Revolution Live on September 20th. Now, if you might notice, in fact, it was kind of funny. I thought this the other day when I saw the video of Baby Rocco and the deer and just watching him walk. And I'm like, he looks like he's hammered. Like, and it's just so funny. Like, he's just, these wobbly kind of like deer legs coming over this thing. It's just like, oh my gosh, he walks just like his mom on Friday night.
Actually, he walks a little bit better than his mom does on Friday night.
So you see there's a lot of parallels between little kids and drunk adults. So tell us a story when either you are a little kid or a drunk adult. We'll try to guess which it was. If you can stump the show, then you win those tickets. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We'll play next on the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got a couple of surface street accidents for you to keep an eye out for here in Palm Beach County this morning. You'll find the first one on Forest Hill Boulevard. That's at US 441. Another crash being reported on Boynton Beach Boulevard at State Road 7. And a crash on Lake Ridge Boulevard. That's at Agent Drive. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by the Lynch Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for I-79 WRMF.
Lindstrom reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. SeaWorld is turning this summer up to wow. Catch the amazing, illuminating celebration, Electric Ocean. Rated Orlando's #1 nighttime event. The fun glows on with dance parties, animal experiences, and the can't miss finale. Featuring fireworks, fountains, and spectacular effects. SeaWorld's Electric Ocean lights up select nights May 25th to September 2nd.
Right now, visit both SeaWorld and Aquatica for just $99.99. Restrictions apply.
Fiat Chrysler Corporation, together with Arrigo, delivers Florida's biggest 4th of July sale during the Jeep Celebration event. Shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats at massive volume savings you just won't find anywhere other than Arrigo. Shop over 250 new Cherokees, starting at just $269 a month, 0 down. New Jeep Grand Cherokees, over 500 to choose from, starting at just $259 a month. Shop over 1,000 Ram trucks. Get new Ram 1500 quad cabs from only $149 a month. A 4th of July event this big can only be held at Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer. Outselling closest competitors 2-1. But hurry, Florida's biggest 4th of July sale absolutely ends July 8th at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now open in Margate. Shop online now at arrigo.net. Select models, 36-month leases, 10K miles per year. Ram Grand Cherokee, $29.99 due. All plus tax, tactile dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for location. See dealer for details.
You know, when it comes to getting your bills in check, if you've got a credit card that is out of control and you're like, I don't know what to do about this thing, take it where I took 2 of mine. You know, I had 2 different credit card companies do a trick on me where 1 month I had a great interest rate, and then all of a sudden both of these cards had raised my interest rate to almost 30%. I was so upset when I saw that they had done that I said, forget it. I want nothing to do with either one of these cards. I took them to my friend Chip at Debt Helper, and he's been doing this now since 1996, helping people get in control of their credit card. In just a couple of years, both my cards will be completely paid off. He lowered my payments and reduced my interest rate, and that's what it's all about. These interest rates are killing you because you're paying all this money in minimum payments, but it's not going to your principal balance. It's going to this interest rate. So you got to really look at getting your interest rate lowered and your payments lowered, and that's what they can do at Debt Helper. It is truly amazing. They work with the credit card companies. This is not some debt consolidation loan where now you have a new loan and the old loan still exists. No, this is not that. Call Debt Helper today, 561-472-8021. That's Debt Helper, 561-472-8021.
Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest today is a Hewlett man. Caller, you're on the air.
Hewlett man, I've got termites, and I don't know.
You're getting tinted, right, Hewlett man?
Well, not really.
Pack your bags. You're moving out your food, medicine, and pets.
Oh, no.
Relax. You just need Hewlett's no-tent termite service. No evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. And it's guaranteed.
My words exactly.
Right, Greg.
Thanks. I'll just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Earnings vary based on your effort. Message and data rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll learn our simple 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to make money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where you will learn how to make money flipping homes and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
This July 4th, whether you're using a car or boat, don't drink and drive. Save a life. Don't ruin your independence. This message brought to you by the law offices of Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weekend, my kids had a blast. Rocco and Magnolia love going to Bremen Honda, especially Rocco. He loves checking out the inventory, and they have so many vehicles at Bremen Honda right now. Over 11 acres of Hondas priced to move. If you're looking for a deal, the 4th of July clearance savings time is a great time to get to Bremen Honda and get a great deal on a great car. I know about their deals because me and Panda, we both drive Bremen Honda deals. We both got a pre-owned vehicle. Before that, I had a lease on a Pilot. We are Bremen Honda people, so we know all about how they do business. They've got a new general manager, Carlos Gonzalez. Now, he's been there for a while, but he just got promoted to the general manager position, and he's looking to sell a lot of cars this whole week for 4th of July. So get out there and get yourself a great deal on a great car. Go meet Carlos Gonzalez and the whole team at Bremen Honda. They want to put you in a great car at a great price. How about 0 down and 0 due at signing? That is available right now at Bremen Honda. Get out there and see for yourself. It's the big 4th of July clearance going on now. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BremenHondaPB.com.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Isn't crushing candy just boring? Play the hit puzzle game Best Fiends. It's sweeping the nation. Tired of matching candies? Give Best Fiends a try. It's fun, fresh, and addictive whether you play alone or with friends and family. Download Best Fiends for free in the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Bright and sunny and beautiful on this Monday. Mostly sunny and hot today, the high 92. Very light winds and only a 20% chance for a shower storm. Tuesday, mostly sunny, hot again, the high 92. A 30% chance of a shower storm. On Wednesday, the 4th of July, mostly sunny, hot, the high 92. A 40% chance for a shower storm.
Dunkin's new brown sugar cold brew is a naturally flavored, totally smooth balance of bold and sweet that'll inspire you to get out there and kick some molasses all day, every day. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Get pretty jacked about the 6th annual Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest coming up July 21st, South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. Got a lot of great beers, including the debut of the new producer Denny's beer, Peace Train, is going to be coming out. It's going to be fantastic. Go check that out. That's just one of the many things you can sample. $45 gets you unlimited sampling. We've got all kinds of other good stuff going on there as well, including food trucks and games, music. Probably a little cocktails and karaoke stage going to be going down. The ticket prices do go up, so buy early. PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com. PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com. It's going down South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center on July 21st. We'll see you there.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
Little kid or drunken dog. You tell us a story about something dumb you did, and then we try to guess when you did it. Were you a little kid or were you a drunk adult? We got Melanie on here from Wellington. Hello, Melanie.
Hi.
Okay, tell us your story. We'll try to guess if you're a little kid or a drunk adult.
Well, I was trying to climb up into my place on it was the second story, and I was climbing up onto the roof, and when I fell down, and I fell about 7 feet onto the cement, and apparently I was knocked out for a little bit, and I had 2 friends with me, and the one thought I was dead, and they didn't want to look at me, so they put a blanket over me.
They thought you were dead, and they put a blanket over you?
Because he said it was spooking him out.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Okay. Would that be something that drunk adults would do or a little kid would do?
Hopefully they were calling 911 as they were putting the blanket on you.
I feel like this is a drunk adult thing. I feel like little kids would freak out and call the cops.
You think so they'd handle it differently?
I think the drunk people are like, oh, man, they're dead. But, yeah, drunk adult.
Okay, Virginia, what is your guess?
I don't know. I'm going little kid.
Yeah, I oddly enough, I'm feeling little kid as well as the guess here. What was it, little kid or drunk adult, Melanie?
It was a drunk adult. It was in my early 20s. I lost my keys that night, and I was trying to get into my apartment, which was on a second story above a business, and I slipped on the sign.
Oh my gosh. That sounds so unbelievably painful. Okay, well, you stumped the show, so that means you get tickets to go check out Andy Grammer.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. Going to be coming to Revolution Live on September 20th.
That's messed up.
It's way messed up.
She's dead. Just put a blanket on her.
All right, where's the keg at?
We'll get to her in the morning.
I feel like, really? And you guys are my friends?
Wow. Mark is on here from Stewart. Hello, Mark.
Hey, how are you?
Good. All right, buddy. Little kid or drunk adult? Tell us a story. We'll try to guess which you were.
All right, so in my situation, I was cast netting off like a causeway. And you know how sometimes you have to take that extra step to make sure you get the cast net all the way open?
Mm-hmm.
And I fell off at that extra step. I stepped off the causeway and fell like 10, 15 feet down into like where that was, like shallow barnacles, rocks, all that stuff.
Oh my gosh!
And landed into all of that, and got all tore up, cut up, whatever. But yeah, that's basically my situation.
Okay, cast netting takes a little tumble. I don't know. It seems pretty involved to be hammered in fishing to that level.
Have you guys ever fallen on barnacles before?
Yes.
It is awful.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I know barnacles.
Barnacles suck.
They really are just razor blades.
They are.
You'll get stitches.
I'm all cut up right now from just snorkeling.
Yeah. I'm going to say little kid on this one.
I agree. I'm going to say little kid, too.
What do you think, Jay Bird?
You guys are wrong. Drunk adult.
Okay. Majority voted for little kid. What were you? Were you a little kid or were you a drunk adult here, Mark?
I was a little kid.
Okay. I got that one. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, it just seems very involved. Honestly, when you're really hammered, one of the toughest things to do is fish.
Fishing is hard.
Well, I mean, yeah, when you're trying to, put the bait on and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I mean, there's a certain point where, yeah, you just need to punt. If you're, that hammered, just because nothing good is going to come out of it.
My dad keeps on wanting to take me fishing. He wants to go into a rowboat and go fishing. I don't know, Dad. I love you.
A rowboat, huh?
You're not an aquatic guy.
Well, I don't know if my dad's a great fisherman either. I don't know.
What could go wrong?
It's going to be a bad idea. You're telling me a story. Your dad had a truck come barreling at him over the weekend?
Right by where we live at, he said that there was this truck that he's walking our dog Chewy, and this truck makes this really weird, erratic U-turn and starts driving towards my dad, and my dad had to jump out of the way. He said his truck was trying to hit him. He immediately went out and bought a weapon.
Did you really?
Yes.
Got a gun?
No, he got mace. He ended up buying mace.
That'll stop a speeding truck.
Well, I don't. He tells me this story. He's like, yeah, I didn't know.
You Penningtons are hilarious.
It's like, yeah, this truck almost hit me and Chewy. So I went out and I bought me a weapon. I'm like, oh, you got a gun, Dad? He's like, no, I got mace. I'm like, all right.
All right, I mean...
in case he sprays the guy in the window.
Who would be trying to take your dad out?
I don't know.
In a truck.
Is it a message about me to
Was
get
it a hit meant for you?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, your dad's the most peaceful man on the planet next to Denny's.
It's pretty peaceful.
Yeah, I can't imagine anybody would try to...
So, if it wasn't someone trying to kill my dad, then what was that then? My dad's not making that up.
Yeah, but it could have been something. I mean, so many people drive either on something or distracted or both. That I think that stuff just kind of happens. I mean, there's people on the sidewalks and side of roads that get
hit all the time because somebody's looking down at their phone or not paying attention. Was your dad up on a sidewalk or was he walking in a parking lot?
He was walking in an area where it was on the side of the road, not in the road, by the sidewalk, and he said that the car deliberately, turned around and went towards him and my dog. I don't know.
Sounds like a hit.
It sounds like a hit.
I don't know if it's our neighborhood or if it's a South Florida thing, but when I'm driving around on Saturday or Sunday mornings, I can't tell you how often I see what was an obvious car crash kind of thing where there are tire marks up into the grass, plowing through signs, fences, light poles. walls. I don't know if you go right to close to our place where Village and 45th Street meet. Have you seen that wall is completely out? And they're like, the day after I saw there were like tire marks. Somebody just drove right up and boom through this like concrete wall, and it's like smashed.
Was it deliberate or was it like drunk driving?
I think it's drunk driving. I mean, honestly, on the weekends, it's crazy driving around this whole area where I live. Like I said, I don't know if it's just my area or what, but there are always light poles down, and you can, I mean, everything. And you see the tire marks through the grass, and I'm like going, what are these people doing? It's crazy. It's like every Saturday and Sunday morning is just the mass chaos from the drunk drivers tonight. But I assume drunk drivers.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, because it always really seems to be Saturday and Sunday mornings that I see it when I'm out and about. I'm like, oh, what is going on?
Well, just know, if you try to break into our place, we'll mace you. We will mace the hell out of you, criminal.
As soon as we find it. Not sure where we place it. Can you wait here for a minute? I gotta go find my mace.
No, my dad's the complete opposite of me. He is organized. He knows where everything's at. He'll have a whole mace compartment. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you mess with us. We're the mace boys.
He can mace that grill of the truck as it's hitting him.
He'll mace the tires.
Show you, truck.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show, we got our Snore Wars finalists. There's 10 total you can check out on our website at kvjshow.com. You heard the first 5 finalists. Now we got the next 5 for you coming up next. Snore Wars is back. Looking for the loudest, greatest snorer in South Florida. We have 10 finalists on our website right now. Go to kvjshow.com. You can cast your votes. Earlier this morning, we heard our first 5 finalists. Now here are our next 5. Like Tony's uncle. Okay, pretty good. All right, not too bad. Shirley's husband is one of our finalists. Whoa! Okay, not too bad. Michelle S.'s husband. Kind of like the after effects. Melissa F's husband is also in the finals. Why do so many snores sound like farts?
They do. That's a farty snore.
Yeah, yeah. And Dan B is also one of our finalists. Whoa, okay.
It sounds like cranking an old lawnmower.
I mean, there's no way you could sleep next to that. You have to be in your own place, right?
There's no way I can sleep next to that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. All right. Well, we've got the voting. It is up right now on our website. You just go to kvjshow.com. You can cast your votes for who you think is the greatest snorer in all of South Florida. Also, we got our summer movie showdown that is going on. 2 more movies, head-to-head battle that we got here today. It is Ferris Bueller's Day Off versus Back to the Future. And it's gotten a little closer. Coming up on 200 votes now. Back to the Future in the lead, but it's 57 to 43%.
Finish this part. I don't know how they found me, but they found me. Who?
The Libyans.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah, so you got 24 hours on that, so that's some close voting as well. Thought this was a really cool story, and it happened right here in South Florida. I don't know if you guys heard this story about Joanne Lowenstern. She's 79, and she was born in the Bronx, but New York, and she was put up for adoption all the way back in 1938.
Oh, wow.
This is before World War II. She was always told that her mom had died in childbirth, but for some reason, she just never believed it. So she's living her whole life at 79 years old. So years ago, she hired this private eye to look into the story, but they couldn't find anything at all about her mom. And at that point, she just gave up and said, well, I guess they're right. My mom did die in childbirth and, she's not around. But recently, her daughter-in-law told her about Ancestry.com and got her send in one of those DNA samples. Now, obviously, the chances of her mom still being alive were pretty slim. I mean, considering she was put up for adoption in 1938. So they're kind of just hoping to maybe find a blood relative and, she's 79 now to maybe, put together some connections and pieces and find out who, her family really is. Well, back in May, they got an email through Ancestry from a guy named Sam. And it turned out that he was Joanne's biological brother.
Oh, wow. Younger or older?
Doesn't say here whether he was younger or older, but it does say the amazing part of the story is he said, yeah, you may want to know that your biological mother is still alive.
What?
And here's the crazy part. Now, her mom, who's still living, she's 79. Her biological mother is 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
And she lives in a retirement home in Port St. Lucie. Joanne lives in Boca Raton.
That's crazy.
Born in the Bronx. So she's from New York, and somehow they both wound up in South Florida. She does the Ancestry.com at 79 and finds out that her mom is still alive. And they finally got to meet each other for the first time 8 days ago.
Wow.
Could you imagine at the age of 100 being reunited with your 79-year-old daughter?
I couldn't even imagine pooping at 100.
I'd be worried that the whole stress of all that would cause you to kick it.
They probably did have that discussion. Said,
well, I don't want to scare her, but hey, here's your daughter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And apparently they've seen each other a couple times already since, and now they've got, I mean, how cool is that just to, before it's all over.
Could you imagine if you found out today that they said, okay, Kevin Ralston, you're going to live till you are 100 years of... Would that blow your mind, knowing you have that much more time left?
Yeah, there was a story that came out last week that talked about humans and aging, and the science on it was sketchy, so I didn't really run with it, but the theory is that your odds of dying up until the age 80 increase, but after 80, you actually have a better chance of surviving every single year. Like from 70 to 80, it's like a 60% chance of dying. But after you get to 100, it's 40% chance. So now you got to dodge all the odds and all that kind of stuff. But they're saying with advancements in medicine and science that you could, in the next generation or two, start seeing people living to 150 or 200 years old, no problem.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine living to, so when you hit 40 or 50 years old, that's quarter life crisis.
Yeah, that's insane to think about.
Your midlife crisis happens at 100. Could you imagine? I'd be like, oh, what am I going to do? I got a ponytail. And I'm like, yeah.
Jay Bird, you live to 150, but we still have to do the show, and you have to hear the dirt of the day.
I'm okay with it. I mean, if someone guaranteed me I would be healthy to live to 150, hell yeah, I am into that.
I think, too, a big part of it is keeping your sound mind.
Yes.
Some people, unfortunately, get the Alzheimer's or the dementia.
Sure.
And then it's just like, okay, I don't want to live in that world.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
Where I'm throwing feces at people. That does not sound like a party.
Right.
But if you can live and have your wits about you and be in relatively good physical shape,
But I'm seeing a lot of positive stories about what they're doing with treatments for even Alzheimer's. There's a story about that last week, that they believe that they have found something that can start attacking that protein in the brain that causes it.
That's just crippling for the family members of the person that gets Alzheimer's.
So,
tough.
So what is it between 60 and like 70 that where humans are at a vulnerable point where that's when they start to kind of fall apart?
Yeah, I don't know.
How come those 10 years, that's the danger zone, but then if you get past that, you're okay? Why is that?
Yeah, that was the odds of it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but I think if you get past that point, some of us are prone to cancers and things like that, that if you get past that certain age, now you're in more of an elite group because the cancers and some of those things take out about like half of the population by that age. That's why a lot of people are dying by the age of 80 or whatever. That's the median age. So if you wind up in that elite group that doesn't have those initial things that seem to take out a majority of people, now you're in the elite aging group. And that's why they believe every single year doing the right things, you could live to be a really crazy long age.
I was talking to this medicine man a while back, and he said, this is what he said. He goes, if you are a person
Where
like me.
do you find just a medicine man, by the way?
He's a Weird Whatever podcast. I got a lot of weird people reaching out to me.
Okay.
He was telling me that if you eat a lot of cheese, like myself, the cheese will start to kill a man in his late 50s. That's when the cheese will come back and start to murder you. So, I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
Cheese?
Cheese will come back. It'll start. That's when you start to feel all the bad stuff you did with the eating and the clogging in the arteries. It starts to really affect you in your late 50s.
What if you balance it out and you have like you don't do just cheese, you have other stuff too?
But I've never balanced it out. My entire life, I've led the league in eating cheese.
Yeah. Okay, who knows what it is, Jay
I thought you told me that.
No.
Clearly, when I lost the room and the audience, I knew it wasn't you who said that.
Never heard that, no.
I'd like to see this medicine man, too.
Okay.
Just, can you send me a picture of him? I don't want to meet him. I just want to see a picture of him.
Just want to check him out on Tinder. How's he doing? Let us know.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah. Well, today in your whacked out news, this is a little bit of a faux pas just to show you how specific you've got to be when speaking Spanish. NPR realized this when they were doing a story over the weekend about a rush of women running for office in Mexico, and they tweeted that it's being called El Año de la Mujer, the year of the woman. Well, which was supposed to mean the year of the woman, except it really doesn't the way they did it. You know that whole little squiggly line over the N?
Yeah.
A little tilde?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, año with the tilde over the N means women, but A-N-O without the tilde, which is what NPR wrote, means anus. So NPR actually held the anus of the woman, and a lot of people were very confused as to why they were doing a report on the anus of the woman.
I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of people checked it out and were very upset. It was only really supposed to be the year of the woman. That's not what I wanted to check out.
Now, is it a video podcast or is it just spoken word?
NPR, when they realized their mistake, quickly deleted the tweet. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the White House realized this, but they want Congress to pass a bill that provides Trump with a license to raise U.S. tariffs at will. The bill itself is being called the United States Fair and Reciprocal Tariff Act. Some people abbreviating are now calling it the Fart Act. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but the Fair and Reciprocal Tariff Act is now known as the Fart Act.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
How do you not catch that?
I definitely want to pass the Fart Act. I don't know about you guys and where you stand politically, but
I passed it 4 times in the last 10 minutes. There's a guy in Texas that had a fight with a neighbor a few weeks ago, and he got revenge by throwing a live rattlesnake into his home.
Okay,
like a
now
rattlesnake grenade.
We're stepping this one up.
But the neighbor spotted it, killed it, and the guy who was arrested for deadly conduct and trespassing. So you're not allowed chucking rattlesnakes at your neighbors. Melissa Brunning was on a friend's yacht off the coast of Australia.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and they were feeding some sharks.
Ooh, very dangerous.
Oh, I know. And listen how she was doing. She's on the back of the boat, and her friends were just throwing the fish in the water. She said, I want to get closer to nature. So she was hand feeding one of the sharks. And, you know, I mean, sharks don't know. They came up, and one latched onto her finger and pulls her into the water.
Oh, my gosh.
She winds up face to face. She's staring at a shark under the water. And amazingly, I don't know if this is the fact that she was human or maybe she's not attractive, but the shark was horrified and took off swimming in the other direction immediately.
She's not an attractive woman.
I don't know what it was. Yeah.
She's ugly.
Okay, is that what it was? Got out of there. She was able to crawl back into the boat just with minor wounds and says she has a newfound respect for wildlife. And what a crazy vacation horror story, huh?
Yeah.
Stay in the boat, girl. What are you doing?
What she tries, just like don't hand feed sharks maybe is the best.
I get it, though. It's not smart, but I get why one would do that.
Are you defending dumb?
I am. And I will do that all day
From
long.
the guy who hand feeds iguanas.
Pizza.
There's a woman who was accused of hiding a plastic handcuff key in a chicken sandwich at the Florida State Prison. And she herself, for doing that, has now got 30 months. Over 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, they always say if you're going to escape, you better escape for the long haul because you're going to be getting a lot of time added onto you.
Wow, how about that?
They got that. Have you ever seen that one show, I Almost Got Away with It, about these fugitives that are on the run? And it shows how they elude law, and once they get caught, man, and a lot of times it's like for a 3-year sentence that turns into a 40-year sentence.
That's crazy.
What are you doing? Not anymore.
Just do your 3 years. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. And finally here today, the city manager of Sunrise here in South Florida recently threw a tantrum after a bakery wouldn't accept an expired coupon for a $4 bunt cake. And now the Sunrise city manager might lose his $200,000 a year job over it. So
you got to keep it together in public.
Yeah.
If you are a public official,
Right.
you cannot go off over a bunt cake.
Right.
You got to check
a $4
yourself.
bunt cake, and you lost your marbles over that.
Seriously, dude.
Come on, man. Pick your battles.
But it's cake.
Defender of dumb.
Again. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Got a bit of a traffic headache this morning in Boca Raton. A railroad crossing failure has shut down Yamato Road. That's between Northwest 2nd Avenue and North Dixie Highway. You also want to keep an eye out for a wreck on Lyons Road. That one is at Boynton Beach Boulevard. And a new crash now up on the Treasure Coast. That's on the Florida Turnpike northbound beyond Port St. Lucie Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Lindstrom Air reminds you that it's time to schedule your $89 spring AC tune-up. It's the best way to prevent a breakdown this summer. License number CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Fiat Chrysler Corporation, together with Arrigo, delivers Florida's biggest 4th of July sale. During the Jeep Celebration event, shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat at massive volume savings you just won't find anywhere other than Arrigo. Get new Wranglers from $25,999, Renegades from $18,999. But hurry, Florida's biggest 4th of July sale absolutely ends July 8th at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now open in Margate. Tax title dealer install option $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. See dealer for details.
You know, summertime would be a great time to get your kids into Palm Beach Orthodontics. If they're 7 or older, there's a good chance that they need braces, and now. So while you got a little bit extra time, because how quality she is, how quality her equipment is, all state-of-the-art with digital x-rays and impressions, how good she is with kids. They all love Dr. Angela. She's bilingual as well. And for me, paying for it, I love the fact she's got 0% in-house financing and the fact they accept my insurance and they accept most other insurances as well. 2 locations, Palm Beach Gardens and Royal Palm. Look her up online, bracesbydrangela.com. That's bracesbydrangela.com, or call the 561 number, 422-3360. That's 422-3360.
Fashion changes, but perfect skin is always in. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details are hooking you up with up to 60% off laser hair removal removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. No more unsightly hair or unwanted tattoos. Instead, enjoy younger, more youthful skin. Visit bodydetails.com, that's bodydetails.com, to schedule a free consultation and get up to 60% off today.
The return of Bugman.
So, Greg, again with the cape and boots, huh?
Listen, Hewlett guy, Bugman has returned to fight bugs.
Okay, what's the plan now?
I gotta spray this stuff all over the house.
You know, Hewlett's method uses no smelly sprays.
Huh?
With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com and lose the costume.
Good, because these tights are binding.
Just call Hewlett. You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does. Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years.
That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Looking for a cool way to get a new air conditioning and heating system without breaking the bank? The Advantage program from Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning gets you high-quality AC and heating equipment for one low monthly rate. There's no money down, never a charge for repairs, and seasonal tune-ups are free. Right now, get a new home comfort system as low as $99 a month and no additional charges ever. Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning today at 866-EXPERTS or visit ServiceExpertsPalmBeach.com.
For expert service guaranteed, call 866-EXPERTS.
See website for license details.
It is a great time to head into Bremen BMW with their Summer on Sales event. Take a little time here, maybe the week of the 4th, to go check out the great deals they've got and the major savings. Talking about $3,000 on some BMWs. You could drive away in a new BMW too for just $309 a month, and you're not going to pay any more in Bremen than you will anywhere else with the Bremen Price Assurance Guarantee. They honor all national, regional, and competitive dealer offers. And what they offer is so much more than any other BMW dealership in all of South Florida. First of all, they got Club Bremen. So when you get your new or pre-owned vehicle there, it's not just about the car, it's about the cool VIP events you get to go into, because when you buy a great BMW, you should have cool things to drive it too. It's about the lifestyle, not just about the car. They get that. They realize that. That's why they offer you this environment. The showrooms are fantastic. The sales department, knowledgeable, not pushy. They've got an unbelievable service department, and their website is so easy to navigate. And somebody's right there in the chat room helping you out through every single turn at BremenBMW.com. Just go check them out in person to get some of the great Summer on Sales event deals going on right now, either in West Palm and Jupiter. It's Bremen BMW.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I've always seen those concerts that happen like on Good Morning America. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool. And like, how does these people get there? Like, how do you get a ticket for something like that? Do you just like show up? Do they have an announcement that, hey, like at Bryant Park, we're going to have this artist stop by, just be here at 9 a.m. on this day?
Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan of that artist, maybe they go through that artist fan club too.
Okay. Yeah, I think you might have to have a ticket because they gave us a whole bunch of tickets to go check out Camila Cabello. She's from Miami, and she is going to be in New York City on Good Morning America July 20th, that morning. And we've got a chance for you to fly out of South Florida up to New York to go give her a little South Florida contingency up there to support her and cheer her on.
Wow. It's
airfare for two nights hotel, and 2 VIP tickets to her performance. So what you got to do is just listen up for the keyword I got for you right now. It happens at 9 a.m., noon, 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then just go enter this at WRMF.com. The keyword is wall. W-A-L-L. Wall is your keyword. You go and you enter that, and you are then entered into the trip to New York to go see Camila Cabello.
And when do they pull that winner, do they say?
No clue.
Okay.
No. I think it's going to be happening, because I think we only do this through Thursday, so maybe on Friday they're going to pull it.
Okay.
It's pretty quick.
That's good then. So there's not a lot of people in the running for it. You have a good shot.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Definitely something to check out. Well, I don't know if anybody's going to be doing this, but they say there is a new style to wearing your bikini.
It's definitely getting some comments on social media.
Yeah. There's some woman who thinks it's completely inappropriate and needs to be removed.
She said, I'm offended by this post. Please take it down now.
There's no, like, pink parts showing, right?
No.
I'll show it to you right here.
I think what's throwing people for a loop, and here's what it is basically the hot little bikini trend is wearing it upside down. So what's flipping some people out, like this one woman who's so highly offended, is you're still seeing the same percentage of boob, but now you're seeing the bottom part of the boob and not the top. And what's honestly so odd about this, and what's funny about her complaint, is you're still seeing the same amount, but for some reason in our brain, seeing a bottom part of a boob is so much more salacious than seeing the top part of a boob, which is absolutely ridiculous, which is like, oh, no, I'm not going to take it down. I mean, we put up a regular bikini photo.
You're completely right. It's the same amount of boob space. I am doing the research
that's why I'm like, no, request denied. We're not taking it down, but...
Do you want me to answer her back?
Yeah, you can tell her that. I'd be like, kiss it. No, it ain't happening. No, it's staying up.
If I get quiet, that means I've engaged into a Facebook fight.
Well, but that's exactly it. There's no more percentage of the boob that is showing on this. It's just bottom, and now all of a sudden, we're so weird. Really, we are.
We're weird
Humans
creatures.
are so weird, and especially people that are high-strung.
We're used to seeing the top cleavage. We're not used to seeing the bottom cleavage.
Right, and it's throwing people off.
That's what it is. And people are like, whoa. And it just looks sexy. It just looks awesome on her because she looks incredible.
Well, that's why I'm wondering, is this something that will take off? Right now...
I'd be afraid if your boobs were a little loose that they might fall out the bottom.
The thing that you do, and just so you kind of understand, this is basically just in your mind. Imagine if your bikini top, ladies, is just flipped the other way, so the cleavage is on the lower inside quadrants of your boobs. And they have a demonstration video on it, on how you do it. You take the strap somehow and you like wrap it around the under part of your boob and whatever. I don't know, maybe there's a certain kind of boob you got to have or a certain kind of body to pull it off.
You definitely have to have a certain kind of body.
Yeah.
I know some people that you wouldn't want to see their underboob.
I can't tell. Does it look ridiculous or does it look hot?
It looks hot if the girl looks good, which the girl in the picture you picked does look super hot. But it's a tricky look. Not everybody can pull that look off.
Yeah, and so it's kind of right now at the stage where, some people are kind of testing it out, and it's like, okay, model-type chicks are pulling it off because when you're... ridiculously hot, having a phenomenal body, you could do the dumbest things, and people be like, well, I don't know, maybe.
It looks great on her.
Yeah.
I just sent that message.
Are you officially in a Facebook war?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, would you do this, or is this just completely freaking, like, mind freaking us so much? You're like going, I can't take lower end cleavage. I need top end cleavage. Yeah, I don't know. Do you prefer one or the other?
Look, it's not going to give you the support you need.
Right.
So the reason the bikini goes under like that is to hold things in place.
Mm-hmm.
If the maximum coverage is now on the top part, not the bottom part, I would be afraid of a little slippage.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. Tara said, I actually have boobs, so this would never work. Jennifer said, well, in order for that to work, you'd have to have a body like theirs and fake boobs to hold it all up and a lot of tape on top of it.
I mean, I am looking at all these pictures, and it is the same amount of flesh Kevin's right.
It's just different flesh.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, stop being offended.
Oh,
It's just, I mean, you know, then you would have to say every bikini photo ever, like you can't post and you shouldn't be doing that.
Bird's taking care of it. Don't you worry about it.
Look at, look, he is. He's like, I'm sorry you're offended. It's
Defender of bottom boob.
the same amount of flesh that if it wasn't upside down, there's nothing sexual about it. It's just a bikini. Thank you. Well, look at that.
That wasn't too, you know.
He couldn't wait to.
But how
Because
much?
he'd asked me earlier. He's like, he's like, he's like, well, he's just like, I don't know. Should we take it down? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's
No. I never said should we take it down. I said should I answer her back? I'm not hell no, we're not taking that down.
All right, don't you lose that defiant spirit.
No way. I kind of, there's something about me when I see somebody offended about something stupid, it makes me want to engage with them.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is so sensitive.
Yeah, it'd be
What do
upset.
you care if she looks good in a bikini on a website? Who cares?
Well, she's saying that's so sexual. Please take it down.
It's kind of sexual and it's kind of nice.
I don't even think it's sexual. I think it's a bikini.
It's no more sexual than any other bikini.
No, it's just it's like any other bikini. And
All bikinis are a little sexual though, and that's why we like them.
Are they though? I mean, technically, because
yeah, of course.
I mean, they're different.
They're sexy.
Well, I mean, everything has different levels of sexy. I mean, you on the far end of the spectrum, you got burqa, which I mean, that's supposed to be 0% sexy. And then you got everything down from dresses and length and this and that. And there is a sliding scale. Yeah, it's closer, but I mean, it's nowhere. It's the exact same amount of sexy as a regular bikini because of the coverage area. So there's nothing different. It's on the exact same thing there. And we post bikini photos all the time.
I'll let you guys know when there's an update with this little fight.
I'm gonna go home and try that. I just want to see. Because
if you want to take a photo, see if it works. Yeah.
Different in that.
Will you post it?
There's some jugs that won't be able to pull that off.
Will you post the picture?
It depends on how bad it looks.
If there's anybody right now that is just kind of like home chilling.
Yeah.
Right now, or you're in a bikini, like flip it around or go to our Facebook page and see it and try it. And I think just the concept's dumb. I don't see it catching on. But hey, what do I know?
I mean, you hope that something like this catches on, don't you? I mean, this is way better than half the stuff that catches on the internet.
Well, next is we're gonna be wearing our underwears backwards or upside down. I don't know. All right, I'll get back to my fight.
Yeah, get back to your fight and bikini pics.
Yeah, you can go check it out on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
I'll go try it when I go home today. It's worth a little. Let's try it out.
I think you should post it like the liberated woman you are.
Mm-hmm.
As long as nothing looks weird.
Yeah. Oh, get it? You can snap us photos, post it up there on the KVJ Show site on our Facebook page. I was kind of surprised by this. You know, it's 4th of July week, and I'm like, nobody's going to be in. Everybody's going to be working. It's going to be weird stuff. But numbers-wise, they did a survey to find out, okay, who's going to be working and who's not. 34% of people are not going to be working on 4th of July. 34%, which, I mean, that's a good amount. But I don't know. For some reason, I thought it'd be probably closer to 50. Yeah, I thought it'd be even more than 34%. I'm thinking 50, 60% of people are not going to be working.
Aren't most places closed?
That's what I thought. When I saw that 34% of people are not working on July 4th.
So everybody else has to work?
I guess.
Are restaurants open on the 4th? They are, aren't they?
Yeah,
the
I guess
service
they
industry.
Are, yeah.
Okay. So they don't get a day off. Nothing changing
Most
there.
of them, it would seem.
What are you doing for 4th on flag or 4th on what's the day? 4th on July. 4th of July.
It's the bikini pics. They get him all tongue-tied. He's been over there licking his screen.
She has got a point. I am a little distracted. What are you doing on the 4th of July?
Only took 5 minutes.
Well, we're working on Thursday, so I'm going to bed as usual at 6 o'clock. So, yeah.
What are you doing on the 3rd of July? That's
the question,
That's the party.
Last year, 4th of July, me and Denny's thought somebody with guns were outside our house shooting. We're like, oh my God, we're crawling on the floor. And all of a sudden, we look at each other and go, oh, wait, those are fireworks. It's the 4th of July.
Sounds unusually paranoid there.
We were kind of paranoid.
Yeah. What was going on that night?
Paranoid, out of touch.
Uh-huh.
Not really going outside.
They say that only about 1 in 10 people are going to be working on Thursday and Friday. So 90% of people are going to be working coming up right after 4th of July. It sounds like basically not a lot of people are taking vacation this week.
Yeah, I'd rather work on the 4th of July and then have the next day off. I want July 5th off.
Right.
So we can have a
Go
good
dial
time
it
on
up
4th
and
of July night.
have a great time, get all crazy. Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Apparently it's not going to be happening. Well, if you're looking for something to do, 4th on Flagler is the free fireworks extravaganza they're doing at the West Palm Beach waterfront with 3 live stages of music and all kinds of cool stuff going on. So if you want to go check that out, that's going to be a Wednesday night, free to everybody down on the West Palm Beach waterfront.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
Oh, I had a hard time getting out of my sleep number bed this morning. I was having peaceful, fun dreams about John Mayer, and I was just loving my sleep number bed this morning.
What kind of dreams you having?
We were bonding. We were close friends. It was like a very, very spiritual relationship I had going on with John Mayer.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're saying these beautiful dreams are because of your sleep number bed?
I think they are. I've never slept better in my life. When we go on vacation and we sleep in hotel beds aren't even as good as the sleep number bed.
Yeah, if you're like me, you have a bad back, they're therapeutic. I keep my number at 100.
Yeah, I do a 40 with mine, and Sleep Number is honestly changed my life. I'm sleeping better than ever. I feel better than ever. And they make it affordable for about anybody to jump into. For a limited time, you can get the Queen mattresses starting right now at just $599.99.
Visit one of the 5 stores in West Palm Beach, including where I went, the mall at Wellington Green. Where'd you go, Bird?
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca. Kevin, where did you go?
Well, I actually went all over the place. I pop in on all of them. North Lake Boulevard's got one right there in Palm Beach Gardens.
He pops into all of them because he's better than us.
I'm just busy.
Yeah, you are. Go in the store, doesn't matter which one you go to, and tell them that the KVJ Show sent you in.
You don't just want easy. You want streaming your favorite movies and shows on the fastest internet easy.
How about a visually striking romantic crime movie from the 1940s?
I think I'm good. Thanks.
You want the best Wi-Fi you can pause with a tap.
Kids! What? Time for bed!
See? Easy. You want holy savings. I can get up to 5 lines of mobile included with my internet easy. You want Xfinity because it makes your life simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for $40 each a month for 2 years when you bundle both with a 2-year agreement and get Showtime, Cinemax, and Stars included for 12 months. Plus, ask about Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay or monthly charge increases by $5. Offer ends 8/5/18. Restrictions apply. Limited to X1 starter double play with 100 megabits per second for new customers. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 10, you have a right to safety. Many businesses have a duty to keep their property safe from violence. This applies to apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Hey, if you're trying to figure out where you're going to further your education, or if this summer you're really kind of doing a self-evaluation about your career and your future, where you're going, you might want to look at Lynn University. They have so many different majors. Bachelor of Fine Arts and Drama you could do, MBA program, communications. My daughter has been through a lot of them. She's even doing sports management right now. And they make it so easy to go to Lynn University because you could actually do it online. You could go on campus, and when you do, they make it great for students by giving you an iPad. Syllabus grades and even your books is right there, and it's going to save you a ton of money. A great campus right here in South Florida you can check out. It's beautiful. You don't have to endure the cold winters up north. Stay right here. And the cool thing about it is the diverse campus they have. It's not just a bunch of other South Floridians. In fact, U.S. News & World Report ranks Lynn among the top 10 most diverse in the country. They got students from nearly 100 countries and all 50 states. and a great sports program. They just won the 2018 NCAA Division II National Championship in men's golf, and they got 24 national championships altogether. So check out a great experience right here in South Florida in Boca Raton. Lynn.edu. That's LYNN.edu.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Millers.
Before I had to put up plywood and metal shutters if a storm was approaching.
With Y-Green, the Millers found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
Our insurance went down $7,000.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity, and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
You want respect. You want to be taken seriously. You want a better life. You have the courage, so take that next step. Florida Career College offers the tools that allow you to grow. Hands-on training in small work groups, instructors with real-world experience, and committed staff who understand and respect your journey. Plus, our career services team can connect you with local employers. Let us help you build a future you can be proud of. Visit floridacareercollege.edu/courage.
I was talking with a friend over the weekend, and she is actually going in for her mommy makeover with Dr. Rankin today. And I am so excited for her because I know exactly where she is. I got my mommy makeover just over a year ago with Dr. Rankin at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, and I feel so much better about my body, about myself, about everything. If you had the kids like we did, and you are just carrying around this extra stomach and this extra breast area, and you just feel miserable because of it, go see Dr. Rankin. Go see Dr. Dev. Let them show you how you can look and feel like you again. Get back to your old self. Both of these surgeons are amazing, board certified. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, and Dr. Dev went to Harvard Medical School for his fellowship training. These guys are amazing, experienced, and loved and respected by their patients and their staff. You can really tell by repeat business and by referral business, and they do so much of that. Repeat business and referral business. Offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and now Miami. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
This hour's music is brought to you by Pepsi.
This is the Pepsi that gets you stuff, like an acoustic guitar or even tickets to Dierks Bentley.
Drink Pepsi, get stuff.
You said it, Dierks. Pepsi Stuff Rewards Program subject to official rules at PepsiStuff.com. Open to legal U.S. residents 18 plus. All rewards subject to availability and may have limited quantities while supplies last.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
It's kind of funny how we all are, especially today with social media. Things kind of get on the hype train, then they just take off, and everybody's going, oh, you're right, it's so fantastic. People stop thinking for themselves, and when something gets big, it's like, and I agree, I, to a good extent, do the same thing. I pick a lot of the TV shows, songs, things like that I check out because everybody's talking about it. And there are times where you're like going, yeah, they're right, this is absolutely amazing. But then other times they're going, I don't know. Is it really deserving of all the hype that it's getting? Like, for instance, Stranger Things is one of these shows people are losing their marbles over. And I saw the first season, I'm like going, it was okay. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, and yeah, some of that stuff I like, but it wasn't enough. And I'm like going, oh, that's so cool, Space Invaders, you know.
I'm the same with you. I wanted to really love it and love it because I heard all of the hype, and I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it was just kind of confusing. I was like, all right. At the end of it, and then they did season 2, and I guess they're already working on season 3, and people are like freaking out about it. So what is something that it seems like everybody else is into, you just really can't, for whatever reason, get into? Like, you just like, I don't know, everybody like tells me that this is the best thing ever, but is it really?
I can't get into tech now. Oh, techno's great. You're in South Florida, you gotta love techno.
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Ugh. Nothing sounds worse to me than a shoot-'em-up video game. Sorry.
Yeah, but my gosh.
My kid.
They
They got my daughter.
I couldn't believe the numbers I was reading off on
My
that.
makeup wearing, fashion and beauty loving
Really?
daughter.
She likes a shoot 'em up
Loves
video
it.
game. Really?
Loves it.
Now, okay, do you think it's because she legitimately loves it, or is she caught up in the hype and she wants to be able to say she's playing Fortnite because everyone else is?
She's on like a team with some friends. So I think that's what it is. She's got a group of people and they're counting on each other to keep playing the game so that their group rating, whatever it is, doesn't go down.
Yeah.
So it's a peer pressure thing now.
That's kind of how they get people. I heard somebody talking the other day about Snapchat, and I think they were saying, were they on like with their girlfriend or something like that? And he was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so over Snapchat. And I haven't done it in a week, but it's like, I guess every day you have like a streak going on or something like that.
Yeah. Snapchat is another one where the hype behind it, I do not get it. We're in radio, so if something cool happens and I want to play it back, I can't play it back because they erase it.
Yeah, well, they do that thing now a lot, and I get it, and it's kind of smart where you get a streak going on. That Duolingo, you know how I was doing my Spanish like every day, and you know what happened was I had like, I don't know, it was like 36 days in a row. And I'm like, oh, this is great. And then something just so happened, it was like on a weekend and I couldn't do it. And it's like my streak is up and like going, but for $5 or whatever it is, you can keep your streak going. I'm like, oh, but that's not a real streak. I'm like, this is just a racket.
It's such a racket.
And then you know what? It actually made me so angry. I've gone the other way and I haven't done any Spanish in 2 weeks. So I'm just like, well then forget it.
Because it's a scam.
Well,
asking you to pay $5 to keep a streak going, a streak that you shouldn't care about, that they've tricked you into caring about.
Right. You should care about how much Spanish you can speak, not whether or not you've got a streak going on this stupid app.
Or care about keeping that $5 in your bank account.
Yeah, you would think. But these are the little tricks that they do today in marketing with your video games, your TV shows, with your music, with your Spanish-speaking apps. They do all these things to try to get you into the hype. So what is it that you would say is just something you can't get into? Jaybird, you're saying that TV show Shameless. Everyone's telling you got to watch this show. I know the Mexican Queen, my wife, she loved it, and she was watching it.
So many people like, Jason, you're going to love this show. This is one for you. It's got dysfunctional characters, and I've tried to watch it 3 different times, and I just can't get into it, and I really want to.
Yeah.
But it might be what you went through with The Office. You got to maybe have to fight through an episode or 2.
Maybe, and just some of it, too, I think it speaks to you, and other times it doesn't. Like, I wrapped up Veep just last week, 6 seasons of it, and I loved it. I thought that was fantastic, and I totally would recommend it to anybody who likes my style of humor. Like, she really, I mean, to boil it down, she's an awful person. You know, and it's crude, and it's very cutting, and they're very mean, and the people on there are all pretty miserable. But I loved it. It was just, I thought it was a great show. But I could see if there's a lot of hype around Veep, a lot of people would be like, not really feeling it. I could see it not being a lot of people's kind of show that they would want to watch. I know Walking Dead has kind of fizzled a little bit here lately, that people aren't into.
Another one I wanted to get into that is zombies and monsters and all that stuff. I love that.
I know. I watched like 2 episodes and I was just like, nah, not really doing it. Everyone is talking about this. Is it The Handmaid's Tale or something?
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
My
I've heard
son
about
is
that.
all into that, and like everybody's like, oh my God. But it sounds like it's kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like disturbing.
It's going to stick with you.
Yeah, I don't want things to stay with me. I want very surface things.
You
I want to
want
laugh.
surface comedy.
That's really it.
Chuckle fast and move on.
That's all I want. I want light, easy, and breezy in my life, baby. That's all I want.
Turnkey.
Yeah. All right, so what are some of the things that people absolutely love that you just can't get into? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Call or text the KVJ Show. right, everybody seems to love it. You just can't get into it. Boy, you get a lot of those kind of things because everybody's like, OMG, it's the best thing ever. Yeah, there's a lot of comments, people saying Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there's somebody I was talking to the other day. She's like, my boyfriend makes me watch it all the time, and I hate it.
Yeah, I would not be down with the dragons. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, I think you know what it is for a lot of stuff is you just got to know what your lane is. You know, and I think that's really kind of it. You just got to figure out, okay, like I know what my lane is. Like when you tell me The Handmaid's Tale and it's like, and I know there's a lot of really good stuff out there that's kind of disturbing. And what is that? Is that movie Get Out? Is that the name of that movie? And, you know, people kind of told me, it's like, oh, it's not really a horror movie. It's kind of
You
like...
wouldn't like it.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm sure it's so well done. But yeah, I wouldn't like it. Anything that like rocks your system, I don't like that.
I'm easily broken.
I'm easily broken, and I don't want to be shook up. My life's shaky enough. I want to just be calm. I don't want to be on a roller coaster. It's flipping me around. I want to be calm and smooth, easy riding.
He just wants to laugh.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how I always felt about like the Rolling Stones. I was like, you gotta like the Stones, right? I'm like, I really don't like the Rolling Stones. I kind of thought they were the low-budget Beatles.
Yeah, there's a lot of music like that people will say, and you think, oh my gosh, I should be into this, but it's just not clicking for whatever reason. I know Dave Matthews is like that. Like some people get into it, other people are just like, I can't.
I want to love Dave Matthews.
I loved it so hard and so furiously in the 90s. I did. I loved Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
But I kind of grew out of it. For me, it was a time, it was a place,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and now I'm in a different time and place.
Yeah.
U2 is another band that on paper I should like U2 and I should really be into them. I cannot get into them.
Yeah. I could see that. And they were probably more a 90s band for me, but I feel the same way about Dave Matthews Band. Like I've kind of grown out of it.
I danced my little butt off to Ants Marching. I loved it. I
Loved
thought it
it,
was the
yeah.
best jam ever, but that's in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some other stuff that people are texting in here that they just can't get into. Somebody said I couldn't get into Ozark. I know you guys loved it though.
I can understand that. I get it.
Yeah, it's one of those, and I'm honestly almost surprised that I like it because it's very tense and it is unnerving because they are in difficult situations in that show. I mean, the premise of it is that, you know, he's a guy that has got to appease somebody who's a drug kingpin, you know, and there's constant pressure on him to perform, or, you know, what do drug kingpins do?
Jason Bateman's just so likable.
Yeah, and you know, but what's interesting, and he does have a little bit, because his personality just seems to ooze out of whatever he does, but it's not necessarily a comedic role for him.
Yeah, he is a good actor. He can play the whole intense, dark kind of stuff pretty good. He's pretty good at that. He's not just that lovable Jason Bateman. That's why you have to watch that, Virginia.
Okay.
And you have to watch his other movie, Teen Wolf 2, T-O-O. Show you a whole different side of himself.
Kind of lost me at that one.
They said Breaking Bad, 10-year anniversary of that. They just got them all together. Can you believe it's been 10 years since that show came out?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but some people are just like, I couldn't get into that. And again, that show it's intense.
I'll tell you what else is overrated. Brunch. Everyone's acting like, oh, brunch, and oh, come on. We've been doing brunch. Brunch has been going on forever. People are acting like it's new or something.
No, what it is I think it's the bottomless brunch where people are getting an excuse. And before, Sundays were just ho-hum. And now when you throw in bottomless alcohol into just a meal you could care about anyway, people are absolutely loving it. I think that's why it's kind of taken off, because it's usually sunny, it's nice, it gives you a great excuse to be day drinking. You're extending the weekend by a day. You're going to work on Monday and vomiting.
You're defending the brunch.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. I don't think it's necessarily the food so much as I think it's all about the alcohol.
It's the party.
It is the party.
You love a party, Bird.
I do love a party. I don't
hate
know.
on brunch.
I mean, before brunches became big, who was raging at 1 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon? And I mean raging. You walk down some of these streets in South Florida and the music. Boom, boom, and like, you would think it was 2 in the morning. I'm like, what is going on? It's the craziest thing. But somehow you get grandfathered in and it's all okay just because, it's brunch.
It's brunch. It's classy.
Yes.
I just had 14 mimosas. It's classy.
Yes, right. I think that's kind of what it is. It's all how you frame it. Somebody said, I cannot get into the FIFA World Cup. What a bunch of acting fools. They drop on the ground, they roll around as if they were punched. When you look at the replay, the guy wasn't even touched. That's Kathy the Moo.
Okay.
Who said that. And I know that's a big debate, the soccer that's going on. And I honestly, I'm debating myself, as to whether or not. Yesterday, I watched the 2 soccer matches they had. It was the best and the worst thing that I've ever seen, because they had both of the matches yesterday. They went extra overtime. Both of them ended in 1-1 ties. So I think they were at 116 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Both of them. And then it just ended with the shootout. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm like going, couldn't we have saved a lot of time and effort if we would just done the shootout and we could all just walked away and gone to brunch?
Woohoo, mimosas.
Yes.
Yeah, the Biscoff. That's what I was trying. That's overrated. Everyone's, you got to try the Biscoff. And I had it for like a day, and I thought it was great.
The cookie spread or the cookie itself?
The spread. What's the one that spread? Weren't we using that a lot?
Yeah, the Biscoff cookie.
Yeah.
I thought it was overrated, man. People were losing their mind over that.
I thought it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a jar of that and a little bit of private time, I could not be trusted alone with that Biscoff.
It's one of those ones after the 4th bite, it's overwhelming.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. A couple of texts here. Somebody said drinking. I don't get it. I don't like how I feel when I drink. It's expensive. You feel like crap afterwards, not to mention the calories.
The feeling like crap I get.
Yeah. And Melissa said, yeah, mine, same thing, drinking. I want to do it. I buy the bottle of wine, but then I just don't drink it. It's like, Now weed, on the other hand.
Everybody's got their poison.
Yeah. Guess so. We all got our poison. Somebody said, I don't get the carpool karaoke.
I don't either. That was on the list of mine.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I do get it. I don't like it, I don't think.
I get it. I mean, when the person that's singing is somebody you like, you have to be into that artist.
I don't think I would even be that pumped if Billy Joel was on there. I don't know. Maybe it's...
You would.
Maybe it's was it Camden or James
Corden?
I don't know. Maybe it's Corden. Maybe it's Corden. I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody said baseball. I just don't get it. Most boring game in the world.
I agree.
I get why people don't like baseball.
Yeah. Still like it, but I get why you don't like it. Absolutely. All right, something to add to it. You can call or text 877-979-WRMF.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
Fiat Chrysler Corporation, together with Arrigo, delivers Florida's biggest 4th of July sale during the Jeep Celebration event. Shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats at massive volume savings you just won't find anywhere other than Arrigo. Shop over 350 new Jeep Compasses starting at just $99 a month. Yes, brand new Jeep Compasses from only $99 a month. Get huge 4th of July savings of up to $10,000 off MSRP on over 1,000 new Ram trucks and new Fiats too. A 4th of July event this big can only be held at Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, outselling closest competitors 2-1. But hurry, Florida's biggest 4th of July sale absolutely ends July 8th at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now open in Margate. Shop online now at arrigo.net. Select models, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $29.99 due. All plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for location. See dealer for details.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot and so humid. Every time I walk outside from being indoors here in South Florida, my sunglasses fog right up. I'm sure everybody's dealing with this. Luckily, sunglasses you don't necessarily have to have on to see. Your regular glasses, though, yeah, absolutely, you do. So it provides an added little aggravation to the humidity that's already in the air. That's why, to me, just get rid of the glasses. I had the option about 5 years ago where I needed either glasses or contact lenses. I went with option C, which actually should be option A. That's a LASIK procedure. And I heard about Panu Laser Vision. After going in and talking to the doctors there, you realize, one, they know their stuff. Two, their lasers are the newest on the market, state of the art. They know exactly what they're doing, and I thought the procedure was going to hurt and my eyes would be bandaged. Man, I couldn't be further from the truth. I went in there, it took 90 seconds, no pain, no aggravation. I was back to work the very next day. Plus, I got a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest, and it's not even that expensive in the first place. Plus, they'll take $500 off just because you listen to the KVJ show. Conveniently located all over Broward County. They're now even in Palm Beach County. Just go online to find them. PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com.
Hey, it's Courtney Force, driver of the Advanced Auto Parts Chevy Camaro SS Funny Car. Whenever my team prepares our funny car for the next run, we're always thinking ahead, and so should you with Advanced Auto Parts. Come in today and have your battery, starter, and alternator checked for free. There's never any charge for battery installation with purchase, and Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Visit Advanced Auto Parts or any participating CarQuest Auto Parts today. Think ahead. Think advance.
See store for details. Services available on most vehicles at most locations.
Want to celebrate big this 4th of July? Here in Winn-Dixie, we've got hundreds of weekly deals, BOGOs, and products on Down Down every week. Right now, WD brand Angus Choice T-Bone Steak Value Packs are $5.99 per pound. And save on yellow, white, or bicolor corn, just $10 for $2. Stop into your local Winn-Dixie today to get everything you need to celebrate the 4th. Download the Winn-Dixie app to find your local store and to view even more great deals. Prices valid through July 3rd with card. See store for details.
If you've got a move coming up, please don't try to do it yourself. There are so many things that could go wrong because you're not a mover, I'm not a mover. We're just not good at it. But you know who is? The team from Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our friend Spiro and his team, they move every day. This is what they do, so they do it better than anybody else. If you've got a move coming up, or you have a friend or a family member that has a move coming up, tell them to pick up the mobile phone and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek today.
Yeah, absolutely. They got a lot of good stuff going on. Don't get your friends to help you move because they're going to break your stuff. The thing about that, you're going to fracture a friendship and you're going to break all your stuff. Cool thing about Good Greek Moving and Storage is they're fully licensed and insured.
So do what so many people in South Florida are doing now. Call our friend Spiro from the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company. Pick up your mobile phone today. Press ** Greek. That's ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Earnings vary based on your effort. Message and data rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll learn our simple 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to make money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where you will learn how to make money flipping homes and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
Looking for a new career? Republic Services is looking for drivers in the West Palm Beach markets with a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Nominated by Forbes as one of America's best employers, Republic Services offers great pay, great benefits, and stability. Join us for our job fair July 14th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 7329 7th Place North in West Palm Beach. For immediate consideration, please apply online at republicservices.jobs. That's republicservices.jobs. Republic Services is an equal opportunity employer.
The sub above difference is daily, not shredded last night or baked yesterday afternoon. Good ingredients, prepped fresh every day. Because that's what daily means. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
And yet another state joins the growing list of states allowing recreational marijuana. Yeah, Vermont has now jumped into the mix.
You love Vermont.
I do. Yeah. I have a buddy of mine just went up there for a week. The craft breweries he was saying up there, fantastic. He goes up there like every summer, and it's nice and cool for the most part.
Oh, I bet
pretty
you they
chill.
I bet you they do like a killer maple beer.
A killer maple weed.
Maple weed,
Probably a
maple
little bit
beer.
of both.
I'm down with the maple.
Yeah.
Maple's good in whiskey too.
Yes.
Really? Yeah.
They make a Crown maple that's really I don't like Crown normally, but the Crown maple is actually good.
It's really
it's
good.
so good.
It makes you poop, but it's really good though.
Really?
It's really like the moment while you're in it is great.
It's pretty amazing.
He does know about poop stuff. I got some of my best poop advice from Jay Bird.
Well, I'm glad I can help you out. We're a pooping family.
Yeah, they are now the 9th state legalizing marijuana, the first state to do so through its state legislature. They do say, though, one of the problems that's going on, and they're warning people, do not smoke in a car. Both drivers and passengers are forbidden from smoking, and the fines are steeper for anyone who smokes with a child in the car. So that's one of the rules that they're saying there. And they're saying it is, of course, as you would expect, becoming a problem with more people driving while high. They say is kind of like, but you would probably expect people to not exercise good judgment when it comes to that.
Yeah, they should just treat it like alcohol. Just don't smoke and drive, don't drink and drive.
You really shouldn't take a Benadryl that makes you drowsy and drive. Anything
Yeah.
that's going to alter
Yeah.
your state, if you
Well,
shouldn't do it.
honestly,
Prescription pills too. People take
Big
those and
time.
function.
Is if I used to be on Xanax when I was younger. If I was to drive on Xanax, that would have been. I couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have.
Such a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you're just extremely tired, it's pretty much the same reaction levels. Yeah, if you just are not like at your peak performance, Uber or wait.
You'll get someone emailing, well, I'm on Xanax for 10 years and I drive great.
Yes. Yeah, they say according to a Massachusetts poll, about 1 in 3 residents who use marijuana say they've driven while under the influence of the drug. More than 34% said they had driven at least once after getting high. It's kind of the rates. But stuff that I would expect that you would see. Just use better judgment. Question is will it be happening in the state of Florida soon? I know last week we were talking about there's some lawmaker that is going to try to push to get it on the November ballot here for recreational. Seems a little fast, though. Do you think Florida would go for it this quick? I mean, we just got the medical stuff going, and they're still sorting that out as to whether or not you can smoke it or
People
not.
were celebrating like it was the end of Return of the Jedi when that went down because they thought the next step was going to be having it for the common man or woman.
It seems like the states are falling pretty quick. I mean, Vermont is now the 9th state that's allowing it for recreational. What is it, like maybe 34, 35? They're doing the medicinal?
Yeah, medicinal is cleared a lot more. Recreational would be available to anyone. You would not have to any prescription whatsoever.
That means if Kevin Ralston wants to smoke on a little bit of a blunt, he'd be allowed to.
Vermont Kev can just fire him right up.
Vermont Kev, yeah.
I kind of like the idea of putting him in a Vermont look.
Yeah.
I can see him. Vermont Kev smoking weed.
He's got Vermont hair now. Look at that. You do have Vermont hair. It's beautiful.
It would do well up there in the mountains.
You would do great.
It's full. It's brisk.
Yeah, really, it does. It says fall for some reason.
It does.
Yeah, I like leaves
It's like
coming down
LL
around it.
Bean hair.
I do have
He
LL.
does.
I have catalog hair.
Me
Yes.
and Denny's are convinced. We've been tracking it since
Yeah.
Kevin's got his hair. We've never seen Kevin in such a great mood consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
just very happy. There's
It
a
does.
beam to you.
Well, it was always depressing. Like, I'd be in here and I wouldn't have my hat on. I'd see KVJ TV and that dome camera. I'm like, well, man, that's right.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about what's like if I added an inch or two to an area in my body, I'd probably have a pep in my step. I'm saying things that we're all insecure about. Once you got it fixed.
You
It
cured
didn't, it didn't come out right. I didn't say it right.
What didn't come out right?
Do they do dong inches at Hair Club?
No, I don't think that's something they don't do hair and dong. But they might do hair for your dong. I don't know.
There you go. Get a wig.
Get a little wig on that thing. It'll make it look longer.
Hey, Hair Club, my friend is a little conscientious about his pubes. Do you think you guys could help him out?
He's balding.
Get a George Washington style one. That would be cool.
White powdered.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure they do that kind of
That
stuff.
went weird.
Sorry.
It did.
It's my fault.
Hairclub.com if you're looking for hair or pubes. And see if they have a section for that. You can check it out. New Foster the People. This is Sit Next to Me on the KVJ Show. intrigued by the developments today. Now, every single day here for the summertime, kind of going back and reliving some of our favorite summer movies and things we just love to watch. Maybe you need an idea of something to check out. So we do the Summer Movie Showdown. And developments today. Geez. Hold on real quick.
Here in Double Kevin.
Yeah, which is just too much, right?
Well, already he's got double hair. Now he's trying to double talk.
He's got double. You know, he's got double shows too.
It's very powerful.
Yes, it is. Summer Movie Showdown. Which is the better movie? Ferris Bueller's Day Off or Back to the Future? Just cleared the 200 vote margin, and Ferris Bueller catching up a little bit.
Nice.
Ferris Bueller got 46% of the vote, 54% for Back to the Future.
Okay.
If you're going on our Twitter and checking it out and voting right now,
I am.
One is better. Did you go and vote, Virginia?
I'm going right now. I'm going to vote because I didn't vote yet, and my voice should be heard.
Oh, yeah, it should. Yeah, because Jaybird, I think, said wasn't going to be close.
It's close still. But
close?
Jaybird is definitely winning still.
It's 54 to 46%.
It's Virginia's going to lose 5 days in a row now. She can't pick a movie.
I can't.
Yeah, she hasn't had a really good streak here lately. Yeah, so anyway, it's tight. If you want to go cast your votes, which is the better movie, Ferris Bueller or Back to the Future, Summer Movie Showdown right now at KVJ Show on our Twitter. All right, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here in just a bit. Before we get to that, Jaybird, if you would wrap things up here with a lovely thought, my friend.
Okay.
Well, that's powerful.
You're really nailing it.
Yeah.
You had one job.
Don't fall in love with someone who says the right things. Fall in love with someone who does the right thing.
Amen.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Wisdom.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
America, let the